you like a shoe.
Toronto Talks, baby. Slap it out.
Hey! Feels like an S Club 7 party.
S Club.
There ain't no party like an S Club
We're
party.
gonna show you how.
Yeah. I fucking missed that show. High school all over again.
Does her thing.
I never watched it, but I gotta play that song every.
This Joe, she got the flow.
Jesus, bro, you know that shit hard.
Here we
You
go.
was prime age for that shit, if I'm not mistaken. Like, how old
that
were
was
you when
a
that came
tune
out?
when I was a youth.
When you were a mad youth,
A
man.
tune when I was a youth.
The fucking S Club. I was in
I
like
don't know how to
high
figure
school. I
this
was
out.
just about ending high school when that shit came out, so it was prime puberty time for that show for me, for a couple of those ladies, man. I ain't even gonna front. Shout out to the S Club 7. So who we got in the building? Introduce yourselves. We got Boujie
Okay.
and
I am Miss Boujie B. Boujie.
yeah.
You know, the horniest woman in comedy.
Oh shit. Okay. Tell that to the camera. Let the
Right?
camera know.
The horniest woman in comedy.
How did you get that name?
Actually, a fellow comedian dubbed me that because I'm a filthy little whore.
Oh wow.
And I'm known to do some shit on stage, and I'm known to say some shit too. And I brought my girl with me, Miss Maj B.
Hi. Host and founder of Adult Art Attack.
Yay.
Speakeasy Cannabis Event Company. Hosting events like Paint Puff Pass where we smoke weed and we paint Maloney sexual paintings together.
Nice.
Pretty good. So I guess I'm the
Sounds
sexiest
interesting.
or the horniest art therapist in town.
I guess you are. That explains why we're such good friends.
Yeah.
We met because I actually did a comedy show at her spot.
That's true. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm just posting this up right now to the Toronto Talks.
I'm just getting
page.
it all. I already put it to Toronto Talks. page.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
got
so
you.
we live on the Toronto
Got
Talks
you.
page. So if you want to share from there, if you want to share from my page, or if Maloney or Mike here are sharing it. So we got a couple of horny female comedians up in the building. So you know what it means? We're gonna get into some fucking trouble tonight.
We are going
And
to get
apparently,
into the shit.
Y'all got some weird ass bottle. Let me see that bottle.
Yeah.
It is
What?
a mason jar.
We got a mason jar. I apologize. We have a mason jar. Kind of looks like piss. I'm not gonna lie. So hopefully we're not
Looks like
drinking
dark.
those.
Dark ass piss.
Like I feel like this is like
Surprise, we're getting kinky.
Oh shit! It's one of those parties. It's what was it? Drink Fest. We gotta drink the goat's piss
Yeah.
so we can compete.
Pretty
All right,
much.
what exactly is this?
So this is... So I do comedy, but I also run an edibles company
Ooh,
with
okay.
my father, Papa Boujie.
Papa Boujie.
Yeah,
Shout out Papa
it's-
Boujie.
Thank you. Shout out Papa Boujie. And it's called Uncle Mitchie's
Can I
Munchies.
the mic? You
Huh?
said in the mic.
Oh,
like
sorry.
Closer? Like we have to,
Closer?
like,
Am I
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
way
yeah.
too?
There you
Okay. So yeah, the brand's called Uncle Mitchie's Munchies.
Okay.
I love it because my father's even the fucking logo on that shit. And
Shout out Pops.
yeah, and our flagship product is what we call a Bayesian sweet tea. It's good chilled.
Yes,
it's
it
good
is.
warm. It's pretty much tea, but it has this batch. I had to tone it down for Mike because last time I hit Mike with the 900.
Oh,
so we
shit.
brought
Oh,
this
man.
down to a 600 milligram. But this shit is potent.
Is it 6 per shot or 6 the whole bottle?
The whole thing, I think.
The whole bottle.
Yeah, a whole mason
bottle.
jar, 600.
Oh, okay.
600,
I
yeah.
think it's
Okay,
per
well,
shot.
that's reasonable.
Yeah, but a shot
Yeah.
can still fuck you up.
That's
Yeah.
reasonable.
All
And I had
right.
a few shots.
It's like a rhino
And I had some other
tranquilizer.
things that day. too.
Word.
And I
It's
went
like
to another
Rhino
client.
So yeah,
Tranquilizer?
so you know, because it is the 420 edition, and you know, Mike has sampled, and I know he's talked about this product on the show before.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I gotta show up and bring this, and we each got to do some shots.
All right.
Oh, shot.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
let's
I
dive
can't.
right. Let's dive
Yeah.
head first into the pool of shit.
Right?
Let's get it.
But I gotta work later, man. Fuck.
Oh, you're working? Oh man.
I thought
feel
this
bad
was
for
I'm
work.
sleeping after this.
I thought this was work.
you. Oh shit.
Fuck.
Is there like a flavor to it?
You'll
You'll
taste
see.
it.
I didn't even want to taste it.
This is crazy.
That's the problem. You don't even realize there's weed in it. That's so dangerous.
Yeah.
Delightful.
Oh shit.
It's the sweetest thing you've ever tasted.
Are we gonna do a shot every 5 minutes?
It's like
No, you
breast.
guys are gonna
It's
do
like
shots.
It's like
sippling-
breast milk.
It's like
No.
it's like suckling from the tit of a honeybee.
Ooh,
Oh,
I love
wow.
honey. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep this one as
pass
the
it
fullest
down.
one.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It sounds
Alright.
like an experience.
This is a big
Pass it
shot.
down.
This is an ounce.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is an ounce.
Okay, you give me the one with the least. That's good.
All right, cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to
y'all.
you.
Happy
Cheers to you.
420.
Happy fucking 420.
Happy 420. Happy 420.
Happy
Right.
420.
Much love.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy 420. Let's do this shit.
I don't even do that.
Ooh, that's good.
That does taste like fucking honey from us.
That tastes
really
like
good.
honey. That tastes
Suckling,
like bomb.
yeah. Suckling from the teeth.
So I have some THC honey and some THC CBD at home, and when I get sick, I put that shit in the water and just drink like half the fucking jar. So
Maybe
it tastes just like,
maybe you just need
Yeah.
to drink this.
maybe I think it's like 180 milligrams or something. So
Okay.
That is delicious.
I'll
Yeah.
fuck with it.
Are we having more?
Can I give
Oh,
it a
we
shot?
can have more.
Give it
Yeah.
another shot.
Let's
Yeah.
just get
Yeah,
right
and don't
into
worry, I
it.
brought some for y'all to take home too.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
The bestest.
Yo, the guests that bring gifts
Yes.
are always the guests that are welcome back again.
Thank you very much.
My mama raised me right. Shout out Mama Boujie.
Yes.
Who's actually in Amsterdam right now.
Shut up, Mama Bougie.
Yes.
Fucking
She
Mama
flew out
Bougie.
last night. She's clearly gonna have a happy 420.
Yeah,
Shit,
clearly.
I love that shit. That's
Is
what's
420 relevant?
This is like the
In this
nectar
day
of
and
Mother Nature's
It's
breast.
420.
Oh my
relevant in
God,
this
that
day
is
and
so
age.
beautiful.
I
Thank
think
you.
it's absolutely
The fact
relevant.
that now it's legal doesn't even matter. I don't know. It's like 420 every day.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, totally.
Actually, interesting enough,
Yeah.
really weed is more illegal now than it was.
There you go.
More
Kind of
illegal.
More
into the new
illegal.
adult
Yeah, it's
age
more
of
illegal right
prohibition.
now.
Yeah, like when I was talking to Mark Emery last night, he's like, there's now 48 laws against cannabis when as in the prior,
Yeah.
there was 8.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we've
It's
entered,
way more criminalized
we've
actually
entered
now.
a new
See?
age of prohibition. What I don't like right
Cheers.
now is that the big people are getting all the money and the little people,
Right,
you know what I mean?
that's
You gotta
right.
have big
Yeah.
money to compete.
Yeah.
That's a little fucked
Yeah.
up.
You know what? Your
But it's
shirt
not for the
says
market.
Yeah.
Ah, there we
your
go. We got
shirt
it. We got
says
it.
it
Pros.
right. Fuck Ford.
Oh, so much.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you for noticing this. So
Yeah.
this is the new lick. I'm pressing these up. I'm going to be selling these because a lot of shit's going on. I mean, the one thing I do like is that the man, you know, kind of said at first, okay, I'm going to let anyone sell it, and now he kind of scaled it back. But fuck for it, you know what I'm saying? So this is the new lick. I'm going to have some of these shirts
Right.
pressed up, and yeah, hit me up if you want your fuck for it t-shirt.
For
Your
sure.
hashtag fuck for it t-shirt.
Yeah,
Hey.
hashtag.
Don't forget the hashtag. The
Yeah.
hashtag's really
Yeah.
important. You
Yeah.
know?
My favorite hashtag. Oh, here's one for you.
Yeah.
My favorite hashtag is hashtag Druggy Dougie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Right?
I like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
I'm feeling this already.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Hey.
And I'm already fucked
Shit.
up.
Oh man,
Are
make
you
some
with
noise for
that?
Mike
Before.
being priorly
Before.
fucked.
All right.
Yeah, so
Good luck with that one, brother.
fuck you up.
Hope you're not driving.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll probably be driving.
Brought water?
Don't say
Yeah,
this
bro.
shit.
Okay.
No, I'm not driving, but I'll probably be driving after all of this shit.
Uh,
So I'll be breaking into someone's car or something. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Grand
He
Theft
didn't
Auto
bring his
style.
car, but he's gonna be leaving with someone's car. You know
I
what
don't
I
know how
mean?
fucked up I got out of fucking shit.
You told me, man. You
Yo,
told me you straight up
yo,
passed
the
out. I
man-
told you you
the-
should have called me.
Yo,
Fuck.
the man literally just packed up his equipment and walked out halfway through the fucking day.
No.
Couldn't handle it no more.
But you know what?
I was
I
so
felt
fucked.
so much love because I was like, mission accomplished. I was like, who's getting fucked up today? Didn't think it was going to be my DJ, but still.
Ah,
Go even
still-
day, I gotta go home.
Stone,
I
my
gotta go.
brother.
That's
what
incredible.
happened, my
I was
dude?
hearing voices in my head. It was just bad.
That might have been
I like it.
that might have been the meth.
Oh.
Oh yes! By the way, that's the secret ingredient.
Oh,
Woo!
You're gonna be wired for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
Who wants to take
I'm
apart their
gonna be driving.
TV?
Hey, ironically, you said math. Check this out. So
Life
ironically,
in
you
the
said
fast
math,
lane.
right? And we celebrating 420. The Nazis invented crystal meth, and ironically, 420 is also Adolf Hitler's birthday. So there's some really fucked up shit going on right now. I don't know what type of spirits you're invoking with the
part of a
crystal
cult.
meth.
I'm part of a cult. I've come
No
to
more
recruit all
420,
of
man. I ain't
you.
celebrate Hitler's birthday. Fuck
Whoa.
that shit.
Yo, when I found that
Fuck
shit
that
out,
shit.
I laughed my ass. I was like, get the
Whoa.
fuck out of here.
Right? Right? Like what?
Oh, I should make swastika cupcakes.
Oh, no.
You know,
See, you
we
get
got
away
it.
with that.
We got to celebrate our boy, right?
Our boy!
Bougie go in there. Bougie go in there.
Holy.
Yeah, the
The inventor of the crystal meth.
that's right.
You ever see those old videos? Like he's sitting
Yo,
there at
do
the
you think
Olympics
ma-
and like
He made
in the
crystal
30s,
meth,
he's sitting
yeah.
all fucking shaky back and forth because he was all hoffed up on. Yo, you
Yo.
really invented crystal meth?
Yeah, he was a huge meth head. But yo, I
Yeah.
wonder if like meth addicts like praise Hitler, like that's their god.
Oh my
like in
God.
their culture.
Like how we praise Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, and like how different people praise different people.
Meth
Yeah.
addicts ain't praising it.
The meth
man.
addicts
I thought
just like
they all
walking around
know who
praising
they
Hitler.
praise. No, they praise Heisenberg, the Most High.
The
Shout out
Most
Walter
High.
Right,
White.
shout out
The
Walter
most Heisenberg.
White. Fuck yeah, Walter
Yeah.
and Jesse making that shit.
Heisenberg, the Most High.
That was a great show, by
Bryan
the way.
Cranston, hit me up. We can make this a real church thing.
Right? Yo, you know they're making a movie of that? Of Breaking Bad?
Is my boy gonna be in it?
Which, Heisenberg?
Yeah.
It's got to be in it. It's his fucking
Okay.
show. How else
Alright,
they gonna
right
make
on.
it, right? I don't know how exactly they're gonna do it, but apparently they're making a Breaking Bad.
I don't care what
I feel
anyone
like that
says. That
show-
man was a saint.
I don't
Yeah,
know-
I feel
don't
like
know
that
if that's a
show
good
wouldn't have been
idea.
so good if it wasn't Malcolm's dad who played him.
Shout out Bryan
see the alternate
Cranston,
ending?
America's
Yeah.
favorite dad.
The alternate ending.
Yeah, there's an alternate ending where the dad from Malcolm in the Middle wakes up and he's like,
And,
"Ah,"
yeah, he
and he
looks like
explains the
Lois.
whole show to like the wife from Malcolm in the Middle, and
Yeah.
she's like, shut the fuck up, go back
I
to
would
bed.
really
Yeah.
love to see that. Actually, that would
It's fire.
make my heart go boom
It's
boom.
fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's
on
the
YouTube.
real way they should have
Yeah,
ended it.
yeah, totally.
But yeah, man, you need Malcolm's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That show would be whack if it was like fucking. Can you imagine it was like Nicolas Cage?
Oh my god. Well, you know what?
Jesse.
Nicolas Cage more looks like he smokes meth than cooks.
Nicolas Cage is an interesting character, man. He's all.
He looks like he smokes cock.
Let's get you on camera for that one.
He looks
Wow.
like he fucks unicorns.
Tiny little ones.
Tiny little plush
We're just
ones.
playing, Nicholas. You're a
Plush
friend of the show.
unicorn.
Come
Yeah.
through anytime.
Stick your cock in my unicorn, Nicolas Cage.
Fucking right.
Oh man, those of y'all don't know the unicorn story. You want to explain the unicorn?
Yeah,
Yo, and then
okay.
you could start uniporn, and it was just
Oh
a
my
website
god,
of
yes, I'm
people
here
fucking
for
a
it.
unicorn.
You gotta
Or
tie this
people
into
dressed
squat.
as
Unicorn
unicorn.
bukkake?
Unicorn.
Oh my god, shout out the
Yeah.
squatty potty, aka I like to call it the shit stool. You know? So, you know, their mascot's a little shit pony. Dookie, Dookie the unicorn. So I have a plush one. And my boy and I were hanging out last night. And, I was brewing up a batch of this tea. So we're sipping this. I think we ate some gummies, smoked a bunch of joints.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, I thought as I was playing with the unicorn, because he has rainbow poop that comes out of his asshole, so you can literally take it out and put it in. I said, would you please put your cock in this unicorn? This would be the funniest thing ever. He was like, are you
Did
serious?
he have to do it with the rainbow coming out of the butt as well?
no,
You're
I
going to
pu-
rip the rainbow out?
No, I took the rainbow out.
Okay, that's fair.
He has a big dick. He needs
That's the room.
right?
Can't share the hole with the rainbow.
Right? So, yeah, so
The dick
he
is the
actually
rainbow,
put
boo-boo.
his cock in my unicorn, and I decided that's going to be my new tag on Tinder. I'm going to I'm like, if you like kink,
Come on down.
my
come on
unicorn.
down.
Come
Fuck my
on down
unicorn.
to Unicorn Town.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Unicorn. We're going to make it happen. Pornhub.
I only want
considering-
20% royalty. That's
No, you know what? 50-50.
All right, let's get it.
Oh, she's so
Right.
generous.
All
I
right.
really am.
All right.
Right.
Confused right now.
Unicorn.
Right. We're starting a porn company,
Where
Mike.
did the unicorn
Keep
come
up.
from? You have an actual unicorn?
Her man just fucked a unicorn to make her happy last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
because
that's some friendship right there.
Right?
That's commitment.
I'm
friendship.
so confused right now.
You know, it's friendship.
Bro.
Because I sleep with a plushed unicorn.
No, okay. So you saw the unicorn.
It has a
His
hole in
name's
his
Dookie.
Dookie.
Has
You
a
ever
hole in
seen-
his ass.
Yeah.
You ain't seen those commercials
The
for
Squatty
the
Potty?
Potty?
No.
It's a
It's
little
not
unicorn.
Dustin.
His
It's
I don't
YouTube
either.
commercial.
His
Oh.
poop is rainbow soft serve.
What the
So
fuck are
he
you
goes-
guys watching on YouTube?
So it's a squatty potty is a stool. Literally, all this is a fucking one step footstool that they want you to buy. You can just buy a footstool, but you put it in front of you and you're shitting, so your feet come up, so you're in like a
So a
squat
squatting
position.
position. So
That's
your
their
unicorn?
shit.
so your
It's a
bowels.
unicorn?
Their
That's their
mascot's a
mascot's
unicorn.
unicorn.
Yeah, because they're saying
She
that
said she
shit
has
will
a
come
plush
out so
toy.
soft, like a unicorn shit.
Yeah.
That's the whole
It's a really
joke.
weird marketing
So
campaign, but it
soft.
works. You remember that shit.
Right?
He's not Ashley Larry right now. He's been using the lotion.
Okay, I'm gonna see this on YouTube.
He's been using
Want me to
lotion
pull it up right
for
now?
what,
Yeah,
to
might as well.
masturbate?
I'll pull it up right now.
Probably.
I
I
was gonna
hope
say use
something.
coconut oil. It's more natural.
Nah,
man.
you know what it is.
It
like,
lubes and it soothes.
all right, let me ask this question.
It's
'cause-
great
What,
for
for
anal.
unicorn ass?
Let me ask this
It's
question.
great
I'm
for
allergic
everything.
to it on my skin like that. I
oh,
can't
you
do
poor
it.
thing.
All right, check this out. See, I have a theory. She might use it, but Maloney doesn't use lotion. Like most white guys that I know don't use lotion, and like we know because obviously we don't use that shit. We're gonna bleed within 30 fucking
Yeah.
seconds of going outside. You know what I mean? So do you use lotion?
Honestly, I really should because I'm dry as fuck. But I
Hey,
don't.
shout outs to
I
being
don't.
dry as fuck.
I don't though. Like
So there
I
we
did on my
have it.
face though. I put
The
some
theory
today.
continues.
So I have a
But
question.
it's true, I
So
should.
white
Are
people
you
don't use
serious?
lotion.
Not
They
as
save a lot of
a
money.
little bit, but not like every day. You know.
Man, this is like a every.
This is like
Yeah.
finding out they don't use washcloths either.
No, I use washcloths. I'll
I
do
know
that.
some
Yeah, I
that
do that.
Yo, I can't stand people that just use like body wash with no
Just
cloth. It's like,
I'm
just
gonna
rub
rub
it.
a bar.
Like, yo,
Like,
you nasty. You're just
full
filming
of-
yourself in like fucking
This whole lotion thing though is
oil
tripping me the fuck
byproducts.
out. Like,
You're
I
just
was
masking
like,
the dirt.
like as you know, people of color, we spend thousands of dollars in our lives on fucking lotion.
Hence why we gotta take it back to the motherland, strictly coconut
But it's
oil
also
and
why you
shea
don't
butter.
crack.
Shea butter,
Yeah.
exactly. I feel you. I
Black
fucks that,
don't
but I'm
crack.
surprised that
Don't
you
crack,
said
right?
no.
But like I'm cracking, so you know.
My hands are a little dry. They could
Just
be,
a
they could be a
smidge,
little
like
more
my
moist.
legs, like they're not that great.
They could be alright. Fuck it.
Yo, your hands look
There's
drier
something
than
new
Rihanna's
every fucking
pussy when she
episode.
sees Drake.
Hands could be compared to Rihanna's pussy in any means. I'm cool with that.
What?
Yeah. I should just get a vagina tattooed on both hands, and it could say Rihanna.
No, but we all know Rihanna got that wet, but you know when she sees that stage 5 clinger. Things
Rihanna got that. wet
so
wet.
many people are gonna
Love
hate
it.
me.
Chimney.
My comedy career is gonna be over by the time this podcast is done.
Or it's gonna
go
explode.
viral.
Viral or something. Let's try to make this shit go viral. We got two female
fuck.
comedians up in here.
I don't know if I'm a comedian, but that's fine.
We got two funny ass ladies up in here. Alright, so what's going on? We all feel about that that Vatican fire that we just had, man, because that shit.
We could get really deep here, or we could just pass it off.
like a fucking handoff in a football game or
Like hot
something like.
potato.
Okay, do you want my theory on the fire?
Please, yes.
I would
Okay.
love to.
Alright,
So
we're doing
what-
a deep dive.
Yeah, so when it just started, like when it went viral, everyone was like, oh my god, terrorist attack, da da da. So after then, once I see, know what I think it is? This is what happened. Some tourists are probably in there, probably knocked over a candle or
shit.
something. You know what I mean? And
Take a
we're
selfie.
too
fuck.
paranoid to be like, get
man.
someone that works there, get a fire extinguisher, and was like, you knock it over, it's like, and then you're like, do, like out the door, and then it's like 10 minutes later.
Oh shit!
The tower's collapsing.
Yeah.
Hasn't France been going through like a civil revolution though?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, that's-
For like the
Yeah.
last like half a year, if not
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're actually doing renovations on that. So apparently they actually had a lot of the really important stuff was taken out of there a few days ago or whatever.
Sounds like
So it was
9/11.
like a wiring-
What?
So it was like a wiring fire or a renovation fire. It wasn't
Sure it
arson or
was.
anything.
Okay.
I'm
So,
sure it was.
dude, I don't really
They
think
just
you.
happened to get all the
but isn't
important
that
shit
the-
out right before.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
if that's really the reason, it's kind of fucked up that you would put a whole bunch of money into run out and not have a fire.
Was it not the same tactic like fucking Hitler used to take over Germany, basically? Is that the same shit they did?
He said,
So you're
Yeah,
likening the House of Commons to a fucking church, bro. Like,
But
you're not gonna set an 800-year church.
It's a
on
Notre
fire.
Dame, though. Like, that's pretty iconic.
Exactly.
Like, the
It was,
Notre Dame
you know,
is huge.
why wouldn't you
Come on.
set
Yeah, it's like it's
800-year-old
huge.
If you
church
knock
on
down the Twin
fire?
Towers, you'll do anything.
That's the greatest troll of
Come
all
on.
time.
Yeah.
To set the fucking what was it?
man.
Notre Dame on fire. That's the greatest troll of all time.
Troll?
Like to troll someone, you're like, let's do. No, people are like, oh my god, I'm here. Eat, pray, love, moment. I'm gonna take a picture. You know what I mean? Like, burn that mother down. You know?
Yeah. No, I feel you, but no, it turned out it was just like a renovation fire, so...
I'm sure.
Either way,
sure
I'm not
it's an
sad. It was a house built by slaves, and inside they diddled little boys. So.
Oh, shit. All
Yeah,
right.
they did
Good
a lot.
riddance.
I feel
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I feel you. All right.
But it's getting
Word up.
fixed, guys, so whatever.
Yeah, paying like
they poured in a
Gucci and-
fuckload of money
So
into
did
it,
the
so...
Twin
Gucci and
Towers.
Fendi are pouring hundreds of
We're
millions
gonna
of dollars
I think
into it.
they raised $1 billion in what 48 hours.
They're gonna
That's
dig
fucking
But
up
they
nuts.
the
can't
dead
raise $1
sheet
billion
to paint the
to
ceiling.
fix other things that mean
Right?
something.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I mean?
It's like, yeah, what about sweaters for alpacas?
right?
Or lotion for white people.
Right?
You know,
Oh
like,
my god!
There are serious causes out here that
Fuck it.
they should be supporting.
I
We need
think
to
the
get our
lotion
white
cause...
people lotion.
That's a good one. I'm actually, yeah.
I think we need to start a GoFundMe. We're gonna start a GoFundMe.
What, to get the
To get
word
white-
of lotion out to white people?
Yeah.
No, to make
Vaseline
money,
needs to be informed that they have a market
To-
they have
yeah.
not tapped into yet.
right?
But don't they make it for them? I mean, in general, I don't think they make. Not that they don't make it for
Vaseline's
us.
for chapped lips.
I know, but in general.
No,
Who
the
would narrate-
Vaseline has
Who would
a
narrate?
lotion.
Who would narrate the public service announcement commercial
Fucking.
Of what? The white
of
white
of the
crack.
national crisis of getting white people lotion?
Morgan Freeman.
It would it though?
Yeah, absolutely.
It would be
Morgan Freeman.
Samuel Jackson. He'd be like, "You motherfuckers, use some motherfucking lotion."
Yeah.
And then
Keep asking
someone,
why the fuck black don't fucking crack.
Exactly.
You don't know what we mean when you use the fucking Vaseline.
You know what they call lotion in England? I don't fucking know either.
I think we need another shot.
Hey.
I think that's what we call
Y'all
Vaseline.
can go.
Hey.
I'm good right now. Fuck that.
Mike is tapping.
You tapping
All right.
out?
Dude, I'm already fucked.
But
And
speak-
I'm
Alright, I
fucked
feel
on
you.
top of
Speaking
feel
of
you.
white people,
that. Oh, Lord.
Alright.
can white people be kings in hip hop?
Good
Oh.
question.
Who she thinks
Question.
no, no.
No bueno.
No bueno.
According to Tony Ranks, they cannot.
Based on.
Based on 200 angry white rappers commenting, you can.
But I do have a question though. Wasn't this kind of coming out of that whole KOTD thing? Wasn't he battling somebody or something?
Or no, him and Lotus, like,
They battled on
no,
Saturday?
like, I don't know, really, the whole
Yeah,
the whole
but there's
story.
something about it. I remember Travis would say, "When are you to respond to him?" Or whatever.
Yeah, because, like,
I think that's where it's probably.
Lotus made a post or something about, like, ain't no rappers, like, basically, like, in Canada can fuck with me or something.
Yeah.
And Tony Ranks is, like, basically, like, was like, fuck you talking about, buddy? Like,
Yeah.
I know mad dudes who will rinse you. So they got,
Yeah.
like, a mad argument on the post.
Yeah.
And then agreed that they were going to diss each other and
Yeah.
release it Friday. So Lotus dropped, like, a Duppy freestyle Friday, which was
Yeah.
pretty sharp.
Yeah.
And then Tony didn't drop nothing. And then Tony keeps saying, like, I'm ready. Like, I'm getting it ready. And, like,
Yeah.
it hasn't come out yet.
And then he just went after
And then he
all the
made
white
that
rappers.
post the one day.
I was like, why is he going after white rappers? Like, I'm not saying,
I
I'm just
didn't
saying,
really
yeah.
disagree with any of his
Yeah.
posts. The only thing
Yeah.
I disagreed with was, to a degree, the king.
Anybody could be the king of
Anyone
anything.
could be a king, really. Eminem is really a king.
That's the thing. I
You know, okay, if that's
Yeah.
the case, bad baby for a king.
No, if you
She
would,
could be a king
Okay.
at a certain point.
No,
All right, what
no,
I'll say?
don't even.
Can I say something real quick? Can I say
Potentially.
something real quick?
Yeah.
All right, so what I'll say is this, man.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, most
Salud.
definitely. Salud.
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 I'm gonna save the rest for my
yeah,
day
cheers,
off.
that one we
When I
need.
have an actual day off, now I can like get fucked up.
So what I'll say is this.
Get
Anybody
fucked
can
up,
be the
get
king.
fucked up.
Anybody can be the king. People get hip hop and rap confused. Let's not get hip hop and rap confused. Anybody can be the king of rap. Hip hop is and always will be predicated off the backs of young black teens in urban America. That's a given.
Well, hip
Now, that
hop's
doesn't mean
culture.
exactly.
So you don't have a king of a culture, anyways.
Exactly. You're not going to have a king of a culture. It's about, saying two separate things, and people usually conflate
What about
the two.
the king of
But what I would say
Siam?
is this. What I would say is this.
What about the king of Cyan?
As
Which is
a-
now technically time.
Yeah. But what I was going to say is this, though.
I don't
you know
know
what I mean?
what about him.
Hip-hop will always be built
Said a culture
around
can't
young
have a
black
king.
lives. Yo, white people
Oh.
can come and kill it anytime they want.
Yeah.
Like, the best
That's a
representation
country,
I've ever
though.
seen of hip-hop is Shane LS.
So also
You know what I'm saying?
culture.
So I'll say that. However, hip-hop will and always will be, for the foreseeable future, built around young blacks and their slang. And
But it might
their
change,
slang and
just like how rock changed.
No, not necessarily.
It doesn't say it might change. Cause
Nah.
then, no, it
I
It's
don't
like
might
country
change,
music. Country
bro.
music's always going to be built around rural settings.
Yeah,
It's
but
not built
if you
around-
take
it's
black
not gonna
out
be
of
built
hip
around
hop, then
urban
hip hop
settings,
is no longer bearable music.
Yes or no? It all depends what you're into, what you want to
I
listen
don't, I
to.
don't know. I don't see it.
It, like I said, anything can happen.
I don't see it.
And you don't have to see
The
it.
Beckys and
Anything
the
can happen.
would
Susans
just be
already
so
have
corny.
no rhythm, so
It would
now
get really
imagine
corny.
giving them rhythmless music. Like, right?
Well, there's
That would be an
there's
epidemic.
room for everyone, but
Yeah.
it can't. Hip hop can't just be one of those things where it just like becomes a white dominator.
Well, it's not gonna happen,
It'll
though.
just
It
lose.
can't
It's not going to happen.
Anything
It's always
happen.
going to be. It's always going to be predicated on
Anything can happen.
urban youth. Like that's the
And
driving
anything can
force
be
behind
copied.
hip hop.
Even with reggae music, it's been changing. Yeah, in Jamaica, yeah, but across the globe, everybody's
Yeah,
doing it, and
yeah.
they're outselling
You're not wrong.
Jamaican artists, and they're getting more money. So it's
From
possible.
when Josh Stone got like best
Yeah,
reggae,
and there's other people.
reggae
Yeah,
artists. But
there's
yeah.
other people as well. So
I feel you. I
it's
feel
very
you on that.
possible. And if so-called black people even
And
stop
let's not
making that type
forget
of music.
Snow, the king of reggae.
Oh god.
Shout
Shout out Snow, man.
Shout out
record.
Snow.
And he has a lot of
Farmer.
respect
Shout
for
out to
people in
MC
Jamaica.
Shan actually too, who
Yeah,
discovered
put him
Snow. I'm interviewing
Put him on,
him
yeah.
tomorrow night, so just give him his plug.
You mean Shan
Shout
tomorrow
out to
night?
Shan. Yeah.
You
All right, we
interviewing
gotta say
tomorrow?
that again. You weren't on camera when you said that, so shout out MC Shan. Shout out Coco Leah for shouting us out.
You interviewing him?
Yeah, tomorrow
Oh,
night.
dope.
Yeah.
Tell us,
Shout out Shan, man.
You're gonna find out about his crack story.
Oh, you guys always got
I
to
think
go
he's already
there.
talked
Because
about
that's
it.
a big part of his
Oh wait,
career.
is he on crack?
He was on
No,
crack.
but he was.
But
No,
Shan
he
never
re-
turned informer, so
He's really said pretty well everything he can on it. If you
Yeah,
watch
but
his
I'm just
interviews.
saying, like, I would love to talk about his crack habit. And when, KRS-One dissed him. It's like, that was the biggest diss.
Yeah.
Don't forget DMX was a functioning crackhead
Yeah.
his whole career.
I don't know if I necessarily call him functioning at a certain
X?
point.
But for the beginning, before
Yeah.
he was pretty. I never knew like he's so buff. Like when I think crackhead,
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't
I
think a
think someone
crackhead.
like skinny,
Yeah.
doing like a jive in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
But have you ever heard some of the
Oh,
stories?
you doing the
like,
fucking dance in
Yeah.
your seat there? Like,
Because
have you
that's
ever, have you ever
on?
heard some of the stories though about like people trying to get features with DMX? Like K Slay said the one day like fucking DMX came to the crib to lay a verse and had like this like really crusty looking like just fucking like skeezed out white chick with him who was clearly like a crackhead or some shit, and like she was like wearing like bare feet or like some like nasty ass sandals, and like she put her bare feet on like the table or something, and DMX snapped, and then he went in the booth and he's like, alright, after like 4 hours of just like being fucked up, went in the booth and then like turned the lights on. He's like, I gotta rap in the dark. And then they turned the lights off, and then like the beat started, and like DMX never came in. They went in, and he was asleep on the floor of this booth.
oh my god.
Or when Nori flew out to like LA
yeah,
for
the
like
Nori
Miami,
story.
and it took them like a
Remote
week to get the
control
verse, and they
yeah.
still didn't get the verse.
Or they wound up recording
Oh, yeah, it's some
random
dude's
dude's
apartment.
farm and they
Yeah.
just fucking met.
Yeah.
I got a fucking studio. He's like, yo, no, let's go.
Yeah.
And like Def Jam was paid him mad fucking money for the verse.
Yeah.
You know what? Times like
That's
this
crazy.
is like,
Like, I don't know
man,
if that's
why didn't we
necessarily
have like
functioning.
camera phones and shit back? Because that would have been some great
Oh,
shit
fuck,
to end up
man.
on World Star.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, I don't
Yes.
know if hip hop would have even survived. Like yo, Stoan was saying, man, we would have got Me Too a long time ago
Oh,
if we
yeah.
had like the stuff we have now back then.
Well, hip hop's
shit.
been me too. Like,
Yeah,
you know
I don't
what I mean?
know,
Mark
man.
Emery fucking
Fuck.
was the first guy in like Ontario to sell the 2 Live Crew record because it was banned.
There you go. It's nasty
You know
as
what I
you want to
mean?
be.
Yeah.
That was his first
Yeah.
But that
civil
was more about-
disobedience
That
protest.
was more about profanity as opposed to a Me Too thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was because it was all about sex.
Yeah,
mostly.
but
Did you ever
profanity.
see the music
That's
videos
what-
though?
That's more
that
the
was
sexual content.
Man, bass, man, I love that shit.
But like, you know, Eminem got Me
Yeah.
Too'd, fucking like mad people got Me Too'd.
You didn't
NWA got
necessarily-
Me Too'd.
He didn't know. They didn't get Me Too, bro.
They did, but just the
Nah.
community was smaller than that
No,
cared.
they didn't get Me Too, bro.
Yeah,
They
dude.
were-
Me
Yeah,
Too
got
is based on
protest.
sexual assault and shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
They-
Yeah, sorry, not Me Too,
Yeah,
but
no,
you know what I'm
that's
saying.
what I was like,
You
what are we
know what I'm
talking
saying. You know
about?
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I got confused and shit.
No.
But even if it happened, you can always dig back in someone's past and bring it up now. And as much as we say, no, this can't happen, that can't happen, anything could happen. We've seen how much shit happened in the past 20 years.
True.
Did you really think that 2 planes were going to hit a fucking whatever fucking
World
tower?
Trade Center?
Nope. Never thought of that in my mind.
Hell no, man. I'm lying in bed like
Nostradamus
this.
did predict it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
Nostradamus did predict it.
I know
You're
what
right.
you're
Tell it to the camera.
Nostradamus predicted it.
so, you know,
Yeah.
and so probably the Simpsons too.
And who? What did you say?
Simpsons predict
The
everything.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
man.
secret. Matt Groening's really from the future.
Who?
Matt Groening, the creator of The
The
Simpsons.
creator of
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
Simpsons. He's,
Might
True.
be.
he's secretly from the future, but we don't.
He's secretly
He's a
Morty-
cyborg.
Morty-
And
Futurama
that's
is
why he wrote
actually his
Futurama.
present.
I just want to say that. So he's really Fry.
He's Fry in
That's what
reverse.
you're saying, right?
He's
He's Fry,
reverse
and somehow he
Fry.
came
Yeah.
back and.
He is Philip J. Fry. That's the
Okay.
truth.
Whoa.
Dr. Zeitgeist or Zeitgeist, whatever. He always looks like
Zoidberg?
vagina fucking mouth or something.
Yo,
Yeah.
shout out to
Yeah, I was like,
Zoidberg.
what is that? Zoidberg, like.
Oh my
the
God!
fuck?
Can you imagine him eating pussy?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
This is what I always wanted, because I DJ the beatbox championships a lot, right? And these guys are amazing fucking beatboxers. There's a few fucking ladies who are amazing beatboxers. So like, is that something that a lady looks at? You know, if you saw a guy like killing in beatboxing, you'd be like, yeah, he's gonna fucking eat that box real well. Is that a transferable skill? Is that
Normally,
applicable?
I would never think a beatboxer, but now that you
Yeah, I
say
know,
that,
right? I never thought about it too.
Yeah, you know, like,
Thoughts anytime.
Hey, so we might have just made up a whole new fucking
yeah.
like form of porn here, right? Like,
No, not even. It's not even
Beatboxer
porn. It's
porn.
yeah,
Hey.
beatbox.
Box
Yeah.
and box.
Yo.
Woo!
yo, Pornhub
Yo.
sponsor us.
Yo, straight up.
Box
I
and
have
box.
ideas
From one
tonight.
Canadian to another, sponsor us.
Box and box.
Wait, is Pornhub Canadian?
Yeah, headquarters in Montreal.
Oh shit!
Really?
I had
Yeah.
no idea.
Make some noise for Canada's #1
Yeah.
export.
Right?
Thanks for getting us off, Canada.
I usually read their end of year stats because they have some of the craziest fucking stats. I'm like, wow, this
I
is
love it.
fucking nuts.
I
Man.
know a lot of us are liking that step porn these days.
Yeah, that's
It's
fucking.
like-
Make some noise for the
It's
step
step
porn.
porn.
I'm not
It's
enjoying that
become
shit.
number
What is it? Sorry?
Like
Like,
stepsister, stepmom porn.
Yeah.
Stepmom will
That's
look like
fair.
she's
Like,
the same age as
Keeps
the
coming up.
guy.
No, what's
Like-
here?
The guy looks like he's like 25, and the girl looks like she's like 25.
Yeah.
And she's just dressed like a mom, and he's dressed like a
or
teenager.
sometimes it's
Oh, you know, it's
like,
going to an adventure.
dude fucks his horny stepsister.
Yeah. That seems like all the fucking videos are titled that nowadays.
And then the mom
What
or
fuck
the
is
dad
going
walks
on
in,
for
and the
them?
mom and
He's
dad
off
looks
his
nothing like
stepsister
either of
shit
the
and
two
stepmom
stepbrothers
stuff.
and
Kinda
sisters.
weird.
It's reality. It's reality, Baba. It's reality.
It's reality. You know
it's
there's
real
someone
life
in
shit.
Arkansas fucking their cousin right now.
Make some noise to anybody out there that's fucking the cousin.
No, I'm not clapping to that.
They're watching this video right now, shaking their fists at
I
the screen like, you
thought you were
motherfuckers.
open-minded. Don't be
not-
judgy. To
Oh,
each their own.
There's a reason the royal family does it. Maybe,
Right?
Maybe like you.
It's how you maintain the bloodline.
Yeah,
you know
like,
they're
maybe there's an importance
you know
in
they're mad
maintaining
how
blood,
about
even if you
Meghan
grow like a
Markle.
third eye or something.
No, third eyes are fine, but a third
Okay,
brain
a
maybe
fourth
not so-
eye.
Yeah.
then. Maybe if you grow like 18 eyes out of your back and you look like the fish from The Simpsons.
At
or
least your
something.
bloodline's clean,
Like,
right?
Yeah, maybe you
Yeah.
got like special mental powers and you can just manipulate the earth. You're like, yeah, I look like fucking Simpson fish, but I got the whole world making me money right now.
What, that 3-eye shit?
right. Can we also get a 3-boob woman too?
If a third eye makes you more in tune
Oh,
with nature,
shout out
maybe
to
18
Total
makes you
Recall,
more in tune
right?
with nature.
Total Recall
Oh, lady.
booties, yeah.
Three-titted bitches. We love
Yeah.
you. You matter too.
You do.
They're up on
Everyone's-
Mars.
You really do.
Shout out to the 3 titty listeners.
We'll get them when we
Yeah.
colonize Mars. Remember,
Yes.
you know, we had to colonize Mars to get it in Total Recall. It's coming.
We're like, first the black bitches, now the 3-titty bitches.
Right?
We're coming for
Yeah.
ya. I know Mike is like, what the fuck?
My head is. I'm fucked.
All right. Here's the question, though. Here's the question. I'm gonna pose it like this because Al
You gotta
Bundy
get up
kind of
and
like
go.
posed it to me when I was about 10. Now, if a woman did have 3 best, do you want them in the front or do you want one in the back for dancing? I'm just saying.
No, what?
I feel like aesthetically,
That was on Married with Children one time when I was a kid. and I
I
remember.
feel like I wouldn't
That's a hard
want-
decision.
I feel like I wouldn't
It's
want to.
not. It's straight not.
I wouldn't want to have a camel hump. I want all 3 titties.
That's what I'm thinking. Like one in the back's
Like,
awkward.
what if you wanted to lay back? You'd be like this.
Do you know how much that would hurt?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
So maybe-
All right, good
Yeah.
point.
How are you
Good
gonna
point.
sleep at night? Fuck.
Listen, it was just one of those
Right?
things I saw in Married
Just
with
be the
Children. And it's
constant
okay.
hunchback
You
in
know
Notre
what? But
Dame.
shout out
Silly.
Al Bundy and no ma'am. I actually have a no ma'am shirt. I like to wear it to women's rallies to go.
Wow.
Put the turning into our most misogynistic episode yet.
Wow. That's why we've been on this show. 'Cause we get so much shit.
Yeah.
All right, so before we move on with the fact we were talking about porn, I have
take
a
another
question.
shot.
Yes, let's do a shot.
Woo!
The question I have
How you
about
guys
porn.
feeling right now?
So there was an
You're
article.
fine, bud.
I'm alright. I can beat
No
this.
problem.
There was an article of like a 30-year-old,
creeps.
40-year-old
Yeah, it
man.
does.
And this guy lived with his parents
Nothing,
still,
man.
and they threw out his porn collection,
Nothing.
and now he's suing them
Oh.
$29,000.
Yes. They
They're-
threw
what
out
was
that
he,
man's
37 years old?
Wait, was it
$30,000 porn collection.
was it
Yo.
like was it make
Yo.
commission like Playboys and stuff?
It was just porn. It was mad porn.
Oh, I
Don't
thought it
spend
was
that
like
much on
paper.
porn.
But now
It
he's
was those
suing his
$5
parents
DVDs
Yeah.
at the convenience store.
$29,000.
Yo, you a big fucking baby.
If you lost that porn though, would you take action?
No!
I'd
It's
be
your
up, I
parents.
would
That's
be
pretty
upset if it was like
embarrassing.
some Playboys or something.
Yo, if it was
They
some...
didn't even choose it out.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Oh, that's
no.
bad luck for you for
Why
7 years.
why is he
man.
spending so much on porn?
Right?
That's nothing but
Because he's
stems
37
and
years
for
old,
7
living at home with
years.
his fucking parents. He's doing nothing
Yeah.
else but jacking off. Like, that's what he's doing.
I don't
The only way he should,
Where,
like,
where?
the only way
Where?
he should really be upset, let's say he had some stuff that wasn't online and he was transferring it online and getting paid for it.
Yeah, vintage
because
shit.
there's actually guys who make money just, you obviously Pornhub or whatever, you get money for your hits, whatever, I don't know, but you know what I mean, he could have been uploading stuff that wasn't there.
I
so.
actually know someone. I met them in a Facebook group, and they told me as we were having a conversation about like, as men, you watch porn, you like what you see women do, but realistically, would you be okay with your woman being a porn star? And this
Right.
kid's like, my girl's a porn star. He's like, we literally make amateur porn. They gave me their names. I went on Pornhub. I actually found them. Watched some of their videos are actually quite hot.
Yeah?
I was like,
Yeah?
yes. I was like, yeah.
I grew up across the street
Yeah.
from an amateur
Yeah.
porn star, so.
Yo, it's because there's love in it, yo.
Right.
It's because they're fucking
Ba, ba,
actually
ba, ba,
getting
ba.
off.
And then it really
Loving
got
it.
kinky when she got pregnant.
Oh,
got kinky when
word.
she got pregnant.
It
Oh,
got
shit.
real kinky when she got, and like as she got to like full term. And so you sometimes see those
Oh.
videos like pregnant woman gets railed and you're wondering
Da-da-da-da-da.
like,
I'm not
does she
sure
know
about
this
that.
guy? But in this case, you know,
See, that's
it's a
kind
baby
of like, I
daddy.
don't know if I agree to
Yeah.
that. in
My
porn.
There's a
Did that
lot of
once.
people out there
Like,
that
I'd be
like
hella
it.
mad
yeah,
if
a
I was
lot
like
of men love
15 and I
pregnant
found
women.
out that I was
Yeah.
in a porno video in my mom's stomach. Like, I'd be hella mad. Like, I'd be beyond suing my parents. I'd be fucking,
Oh, where?
I'd be running south.
Where?
I'd be hella upset.
You would like never have sex ever. Like you'd be
It'd be traumatizing. You'd be like Michael Jackson and just a creepy fucking. I don't know how to communicate with people.
That's a little fucked up, but shit happens. I'm not gonna lie. I said I grew up across the street from. She was a stripper, but she also did a lot of amateur porn and I guess swinging and whatnot. So she was bringing home a lot of random guys. There was pictures of this woman all around.
Oh,
her
you
house.
told us about her.
Yeah, like I could literally sit in my living room and look out and see a life-size picture of her in her bedroom, which was like just right across from my living room, whatever. But her kids were, they were kind of weird. You could tell that they, saying we're not coming up normal. You know what I mean? At least one of them somewhat normal. Like 2 out of 3 were a little weird. and
I
whatnot.
want to like rebuttal, but with something, but then I'm like, is it way too dark for this? I'm like, is this a road we really want to go
Delve into
down?
the depths.
Because he's about like the kids turning out normal. So I'm talking to this dude I met on Tinder, and he's describing his very first sexual experience. He goes, it's when I was 4. For my first thought was, oh my God, someone diddled you.
Yeah.
But no, he was saying like when he was 4, he's at daycare. He's like, some little girl, also 4, literally asked all the boys to pull down the pants so she could see their penises, and proceeded to put his dick in her mouth.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
I
never
was
sent my
like,
kid to
right?
daycare.
Wow, make some noise for that.
No,
That should be a Guinness record.
No,
World's
I-
youngest blowjob.
I literally was like, yo, what daycare did he go to? Tots and Thoughts? Like, that shit ain't normal.
Are you kidding? Well, it happened to me when I was 5.
What, you were sucking dick when you were 5?
No, he was eating
Whoa.
me out.
Oh my God. Oh my God, shit just got really
Where did you learn
real.
that from?
Shit just
He
got
wasn't
really...
eating out. He wasn't. There was like no tongue. All he was doing was like this,
Yeah, close enough.
like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Started.
Oh my
He's
God.
like, let's go have sex, and I was like, what sex? And he's like, I'll show you. My brother told me. I was like, okay.
He learned.
Oh my God, shit really just got real on
Yeah.
this
So
podcast.
it's fucking normal, guys. Let's like not get all weird out about it. Kids are fucking,
Yeah,
they're
if
sexual.
they learn things early, they're gonna fucking.
I know. I would just remember like at 10 and stuff, I'm like, okay, but I'm like, I would never think 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, because you're just so, I can see maybe kissing like, like,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think
I
like
couldn't
that's
see
the
it.
most
Yeah.
Lesson we're taking away from this is basically like homeschool your children.
Yeah.
Don't send them to daycare.
Education is everything. You know what I mean? And like when you were saying your neighbor or whatever, the kids weren't coming out.
Kids.
They were probably just seeing their mom just like exploit herself or whatever she was doing without explaining it to them. So they were just like, "What's this? Am I turned on by my mother? Am I not turned on by my mother? Am I gonna kill my mother? Am I gonna fuck my mother?" Like just a bunch of crazy shit. You know what I mean?
That's
Dr.
a
Phil.
deep mental complex. right there.
Yeah, super.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
This shit just got real.
I
know. We went down that rabbit hole.
Like, I feel bad for anyone who's growing up sexually conflicted because they're attracted to their mother. That's deep.
What if their mom's hot?
That's Isn't that Oedipus? Like
Oedipus
the story
complex.
of Oedipus?
Yeah.
I mean,
he kills his
that's
father
deep.
so he can marry his
His
mother.
marries his mother, yeah.
if his mom's hot.
A lot of mothers.
I'm not saying.
Fucking no.
You ever see some hot mom and you're just like, damn, she's hot.
Yeah, but she's your husband's
Yeah,
mom. She's not
someone
your
else's
fucking
mom.
I wouldn't know. I'm just saying.
She's not the woman
I
that
wouldn't.
birthed you.
But I'm just saying.
You could see how somebody would.
Yeah. But I wouldn't do it. But
It's like you climb on out, you just want to climb back in.
yeah.
Oh, man.
That's all.
Wow.
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 Wait till these clips go up.
Usually I'd have somewhere to go with this. I can't even. Wow.
Turono Talks.
Sweet home
Wow.
Alabama.
Toronto's illest fucking podcast. We're
Was anybody
Fuck.
saying shit online or no?
we had Coco Leah up in
They probably ran. They said, fuck
Oh,
this.
Yeah.
I ran
They were
so
like-
far away.
They're like, what is going on today?
They're probably confused as shit.
They're like, is this what's going on in this city? It's like, we all clearly need to go to church.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
You know, we're getting it all out of the way now. You know, Friday's Good Friday, and then we can't speak.
Oh
this
shit. No meat on Friday, dude. Coming
Fish
up.
fry.
Fish fry Friday. I love it.
I got my
I have
snapper
that.
and
No, you
kingfish
don't tell me what to
yesterday.
eat, when to
Okay.
eat. I'm going to eat what I
Oh,
want
yeah,
when
yo,
I want.
I'm waking up with burgers on Friday.
No.
Bare
No,
burgers.
I'm
man.
having fucking
Fish
bacon
fry.
and eggs.
Oh, yeah, bacon, yo.
Fucking bacon.
right. Yeah.
Bacon.
Bacon.
Fucking bacon.
Yeah.
No poisson?
Get some
No,
swine
I'm-
in me.
I'm having some
Poisson.
halibut and chips. That's what the fuck I'm having on Friday. I'm
Make
having
some noise for
fucking
halibut.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Going all in.
The
Like an
fancy
hour-long fucking lineup at the fish and chip place on Friday. I know it.
Make some noise for Halliburton.
Stealing all that money, making all those weapons. Whew. Yeah, Dick Cheney is a fucking motherfucker.
You see the Dick movie?
I haven't seen
Vice.
that Dick movie, but
The Dick movie, pause.
pause, right? But it was what, Christian Bale?
Yeah.
I like Christian Bale. Man.
It was
He's one
kind
of my
of
favorite actors.
alright,
I like
man.
him.
It wasn't.
I might go
I
home and watch
expected
some
more.
Dick tonight. Pause.
Pause.
I
Yeah.
might go home
You
and
can't
watch
even
some
save that
Dick.
with pause.
I don't know. I might go home and watch a movie. I want to watch that movie Cheney for a minute. I just haven't seen it yet, so we'll check it out, man. We'll see how it goes.
Shout outs to Dick.
Yeah. Shout out
Pause.
to Dick Cheney.
Without
Right.
Dixie, we wouldn't be here.
Who doesn't love Dick?
Ah,
Who loves Dick?
Al Gore.
Al Gore doesn't love Dick.
I don't think so. Or Bush. He doesn't love Dick or
You
Bush.
love Dick.
Dick
got a
doesn't like
bush.
Bush? Bush don't like Dick?
No, Bush likes Dick. But Gore probably didn't like Bush or Dick.
Oh man, I just realized that whole fucking prison industrial complex and the whole form of Bush government and Nixon and all these. Yo,
Talks about this shit every week.
no, but I just realized it's all just a massive troll. From
Realizes
Nixon
everything.
forward, this is all just a troll. Like, look, you call yourself Bush, I'll be Dick. We'll see if they get it.
Man.
Yo, we're just being trolled. This is
But
like
what
the
about
Truman
Bill?
Show.
How did
Dude,
Bill
of
get
course.
in there?
And
Bill.
isn't Bill another word for dick?
Yeah, it is.
Is
We
it?
got mad dicks
Well,
in the White
how did
House.
Barack get in there? Or Obama?
Sounds close enough
Oh,
to
I
cock.
guess. Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Doesn't he
Obama.
have a cousin or somebody?
Yeah, he's cousin like Thomas Jefferson or some shit. Something like that.
Shout
you
out
know.
Thomas Jefferson.
Make some
Stone
noise
looks like
for-
he's stoned right
Thomas
now. I ain't even gonna
Jefferson.
front. My man looks like he's a
Why
little
is he
bit
a bad
high.
It's the
person?
liquor and the fucking shit.
Oh, you hung over from last night, eh?
Mike's,
All
Mike's
the
on the
white
next
people are
level
bad,
right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why I
Lincoln
slow
freed
down.
the slaves.
All right, we got to
Slow down.
we got to do a quick word of advertisement, a quick shout out. What is it? May 4th,
election.
Saturday May 4th. We got the show at Bossa Lounge.
Yep.
Yep.
Was it Notice, Stitch, Yourself, myself, yourself.
Status
61.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Dope show.
Shout out Chris Thomas. I bumped into him today out on the streets. I didn't know he literally worked in the building right beside me. Like I was getting lunch. I was like, oh shit, what's up, bro? And he's like, put up posters. So shout out Chris Thomas.
Hey, shout out Chris
Saturday,
Thomas.
May 4th, man.
Cousin
Bossa
of the show.
Lounge. It's Saturday, right?
It's a Saturday, yeah.
All right, Bossa Lounge. Come out to that shit. What's the address on Queen East?
320.
320 Queen East. All right, so that's what's up, man.
And
It's
shout
gonna be
out
a
Young
dope-ass
Baka
show.
Productions.
Yeah, shout out Young
Yeah,
Baka
you'll be in
Productions.
New
That's my
York.
homie.
I'll be in New York next week.
Oh, word. So we are probably not going to be live next week because this
Nope.
motherfucker's going to be in New York
Unless
City.
you guys want to set up at a gorilla location.
We'll see what's up.
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
Road
That'd be
trip.
fine.
Yes, right.
We'll see how it goes. But congratulations to you. Shout out to you for locking down that show in NYC.
Yeah.
And
Doing-
you better kill it. You better represent. You better
doing
bring home the
Manhattan
gold,
Friday night,
motherfucker.
and then we're doing Brooklyn Saturday night.
That's
so.
what's
Where
up?
Brooklyn at?
Yeah.
Where
No.
Brooklyn at?
Sleep till
We're
Brooklyn.
supposed to link up with Master Ace to do an interview there as well too. So that should be dope.
Shout
Shout
out
out to
Ace.
Master Ace. Shout out to Marco
Back up
Polo as
front.
well too. Check out our interview with them on Breaking Records Radio.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what's
get
up.
the plug in.
Yeah.
Stick your finger in the socket. Yo, what about like murder porn or like, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Are you
let's
mean a
just get
good
into the
old
shit.
fashioned snuff film?
Yeah, but like self-inflicted, like suicide porn. Like you stick your dick in the socket.
Or cut your own dick off.
That don't sound
That
fun.
people do that when they're on PCP.
People do that because they turns them on.
But
Or you
man, that's gotta be a like.
Yeah.
That's like the only climax of your life. You gotta be prepared for that.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I get turned off by
Yeah.
my dick being cut off. You can only cut it off once.
Yeah.
Unless you like
Come on,
cut the tip
dominatrix have
off.
to say that to
Unless
their-
you do
to
it
their
like
slaves.
with increments. Like I'm taking a centimeter off today. I gotta get off.
Or maybe
Yeah.
you slowly
Yeah.
shave it. You get
Yeah.
the razor and you just thinly
Yeah.
Like flay it.
piece
Yeah.
by piece.
It's not a
Yeah.
drumstick.
No,
Jeez.
but they're
Like a cheese
they're
flash. Just
yeah.
line by line.
Yeah, like every time they show
You can
like
bad.
then you
Yeah.
can like shape it and shit. Yo.
imagine a cactus. Imagine
Wow.
this
Yeah, right.
with someone's penis.
Yeah,
someone's
you just like
carved
put
it.
slices
I mean, it would
in it
feel
and cause
amazing
scars
inside of us, though.
to clot and grow. With them.
I was wondering what it would be like to be fucked by a pineapple. I'm like,
Wow.
Either
I mean,
really
wouldn't that
good or
hurt?
really bad. But that's even the cactus.
Well, I mean, I was
cactus!
a dick cactus doesn't have the pricklies. You know what I mean?
Well,
It just has the ridges.
some guys have really hairy dicks.
Fucking ridges.
Wow.
Yo, getting fucked by a cactus is nuts.
Ouch.
Ooh, let's
That's
put it out
crazy.
there. The Fuck the Cactus Challenge. Send us
Yo.
your video.
No, thank you. Don't. I'm good.
Hashtag
I'm
fuck
good.
the cactus.
I'm good.
Fuck the Cactus Challenge.
The fuck the cactus challenge. You're trying to get like the new
Yeah, you
generation
could go
on it. Instead
viral,
of
yeah.
the Tide Pods.
Well,
Cactus
yeah,
cock
yeah.
challenge.
Getting the Tide
CCC.
Pods and that Momo
Yeah.
chick or whatever.
Come
was
on,
it, Momo?
kids.
Alright.
If you really think you gangster.
Yeah.
And if you're gay, you have to deep throat the cactus.
Oh, jeez.
Why don't you just sit on it?
Or no, you just take it out. Right?
Look, I think that would be easier.
You gotta do a-
Just plop like Mario in a jump.
Like when he dies and he's small?
Shout out,
that little
that's
motion.
gonna be my Halloween costume. It's gonna
Wow.
be Mario with the cactus up.
Except the
out
cot-
me out of his ass. Thank you. I'm gonna have the greatest Halloween costume this year.
You gotta fuck my unicorn while wearing Mario costume.
Oh my god. Wow.
Or that's also a great couple's costume.
One's a pineapple, the other one's a Mario.
Wow.
Alright, do we have any more of these shots? Because that was
Hey,
the perfect time.
Dustin's trying to get litty.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
Until
going
it all
on here.
until it all creeps. It is a creeper.
Oh
Lydia.
shit.
And then he's gonna be like, and it's gonna hit him like
Yo, this man says chlamydia.
No, I said chlamydia.
Oh, I thought you said chlamydia. Yo, oh, that would have been even fucking funnier.
surprise, it's made with
Yeah.
my special juice sauce.
Hits you 3 weeks later, birds in the piss. It's a real fucking creeper, bro.
Hence why we sell
It's
it.
a real creeper.
That's why we sell it with the side of penicillin.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Actually,
Oh.
this one's done, but I
Yo.
can always grab another jar.
I'll go grab it.
Yeah, just grab another jar.
We might
When
have
to
to.
hold 'em, know when to fold 'em.
I folded already, motherfuckers. Fuck y'all. Fuck Fuck that.
Yeah, I mean,
You
like,
hopping in the pig jet
look,
with
I got
us?
someone to take my shift at work tomorrow, so I can literally go home tonight and just fucking
Exactly.
sleep.
I'm gonna go eat tacos after this.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
tacos.
Are you eating pink tacos or what type of tacos?
I'm eating
Oh.
every type of taco.
Oh, now I want
Word.
tacos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I will fucking kill for a taco.
Right?
Yeah. Like, that's the one thing on earth worth murdering for.
It really is.
The
Human
one-
life
the one
is not
thing,
worth
though.
a taco.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I would
Suck
kick.
Not shit.
I would kick a kid through a fan for a taco.
Paper fan or metal fan? Like
Metal fan.
Oh, straight.
I would
up,
go to
yeah.
the top of the
Man,
Empire
I don't
State Building
hand style.
and take a 4-year-old kid's puppy and kick it off the top of it for a taco.
Wow.
I would put. I would.
And
And then
put
take a
little lady
picture
for a
of him
taco.
and the disappointment in his face and
No, you
post
know what?
it
I'm
on
gonna
the
take a
internet
minute on that one.
as a
All right.
meme
All right. Well,
for a taco.
2 down, 3 left.
All right, prosts.
Oh wow, this is like a competition. We're going like to last man standing. All right.
Yo, this bitch gotta drive. I can't do none of this fucking last man standing shit.
All right. Lydia.
Chlamydia. Has anyone in this room ever had an STD?
Nope. Nope. I wrap my shit up.
Unfortunately, no.
No, keep it real.
I wrap my shit
This
up.
is a safe space.
It is.
Yeah.
This is indeed a safe space. I wrap this shit up. I saw kids when I was a fucking teenager. I
Right?
learned my lesson
Right?
early.
Oh my God, right?
Early. Like, fuck that
So many
shit.
people
Make
don't
some
know
noise
about
for
them.
Tally.
Yeah, Casper and Telly, you fucking nasty ass motherfuckers.
You're clapping for him.
Well, I learned a lesson.
Yo, and
They
didn't he
taught me
have the
something.
clap?
He had AIDS.
Oh yeah, AIDS.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, full blown.
That's
His.
fucking game over.
Surprise!
Yeah, and he liked to fuck virgins. He liked to deflower
Oh,
girls
shit.
raw. So he was just out there just
Just
spreading
fucking
it.
killing
Yeah.
his virgins. Just
That's how
ruining their
serial
lives.
killers start.
Because if Big L got the
Kind
AIDS,
of.
every cutie
Kind
in the
of.
city got it.
Oh shit, the quotables. Nah, kids
Shout
was a
out to
dope
Big
movie.
Al.
So I personally, you know what I'm saying? No STDs from me. I can't speak on anybody else in this room, Maloney. I'm looking your direction. I'm just playing.
No Condom Podcast every Friday.
Exactly.
on
That's his
YouTube.
podcast, so that should tell you something right there.
Yes.
I think you need to have me on that one next.
Hey.
Please tell me that one's
That'd be
just
fun.
all about sex.
Yeah, it's just all about
That's
just
my favorite thing to
raunchiness.
talk
And then we
about.
throw in the odd like current topic and then basically turn it into a conversation about sex somehow.
All right, wonderful.
Or,
Yeah.
like, something
Hit
disgusting.
me up. I'm so there.
Yeah,
I'd love
yeah.
to do that one.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah, like, why are
this
we
one.
doing that one right now? Like, what?
It's like
But it's not like you
introduction.
can't talk about sex on this
Yeah.
podcast,
I
though.
mean, we
like,
Have we
certainly
not
have
been
been,
talking
but
about
like,
it?
exactly.
so you know, it's all good. Toronto Talks, sex,
Shout
drugs,
out Salt and
politics, and
Pepper.
hip-hop.
Let's talk about sex.
Absolutely.
All right.
Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex.
Right?
I'm so fucked right now. And
That's all you've been saying since
Yeah.
you got here.
I
today.
know.
it's been one of those
Just,
days.
just like, just one
Oh,
of
wait,
those-
don't
just
tell me.
like
Are you,
one of
get-
those
are you getting ready to walk out of this podcast?
No, I'm
Look
good.
at
have
his
that
eyes.
look.
Look at his
You have
tiny
that
little
look.
eyes. He's like,
Mike's
yo,
got the
I'm ready
fucking
for
look.
bed
Ready to knock
time.
out,
Yeah, I'm
yo.
done with
Yeah,
this.
you want bed so bad.
Easily,
And I
easily.
can't. I won't be sleeping till like 8. So.
You gotta get a 5-hour energy drink, but 3 or 4.
that
Do you
shit's
want
fucked
some
up.
cocaine? Okay. What about meth?
I'll be even more fucked up.
Singing, oh shit, me.
Cocaine. Or you know what you do, my baby? You mix a little Coke, you mix a little bit of Molly. It's a good time.
I heard
What do you
acid
call
and
that?
Molly is the best.
Acid and
good
Molly.
time.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I can't.
My ex
you
does
wouldn't-
that, and he throws in shrooms. He has some crazy
Well,
nights.
and
And then he goes to the
No,
raves.
thanks.
Shout out the raves they do every Friday at Keelan St. Clair.
Oh, over there, yeah.
Yeah, he goes in there like at 10, and then next time you see him at 7 a.m.
On like Monday.
Yeah, and he's still walking down the street like doodaloo doodaloo.
I used to live right across the street from there. So.
Yo.
Oh wow.
Like, literally across the
Diddle-oo,
street.
do, diddle-oo, do, diddle-oo,
But like is fucking glow stick shit like
Fuck.
still lost in the mix.
No, it's with the glass ball or whatever. The fucking
Oh,
glass
the orbs,
ball.
the
like-
orbs.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus.
My favorite are the ones that have the balls and they do this. And then they're like,
With sticks and.
I think we need to make Devil Sticks need to make a comeback. Shout out Devil Sticks. You guys remember those as a kid?
Yeah. Fucking
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Oh,
see guys
yeah.
doing it with fire and stuff. all
Yeah,
the
imagine
time.
that at a rave. Just-
Oh shit.
I think they
I
were
think
big
they were
at
all
raves.
over raves.
I think they were invented at raves.
I think so too.
Invented at raves.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
shut up, Ray. It's been a minute since I've been the one.
Well, it's a long weekend. Let's go.
Alright.
Let's go.
Maybe. Probably not. I feel like I'm a little too old for raves.
You're
but
only as old as you feel.
fucking man. Make
That's
some
true.
noise for that.
I
Nothing but a number.
Yeah, I never went
Oh,
past
Lord.
21.
I like it. I like
We
it.
won't dig into that pile of shit.
You're still getting carded, and whenever you go to the liquor store and shit, right?
Right? Because black don't crack.
Because we use lotion.
Right? Shout out coconut oil and black soap.
Absolutely. Yo,
Yes.
cocoa butter, shea butter. Maloney, you gotta jump in on this shit, man. Like, fuck, man, for real.
Cow sperm works really well too.
I don't fuck with cow sperm.
I'm
Man.
joking.
Cow sperm? That sounds like a
That sounds
good
like
time.
Jackass 2.5 or something.
That sounds like a good time right there.
Didn't they have the thing? I saw it was on Facebook the other day where this girl, she eats sperm, and she says,
Yeah. She says it's healthy for her.
Yeah.
Any protein?
So whatever it is. But
I think the guy's
puts
getting
it
the
on her face
shitty
and
end of the
everything.
stick though, because it's her guy friend, but not
Yeah.
who she's dating. So
Yeah.
this guy provides her like a cup of cum every
Are
day
you okay?
for her to like do whatever with. So it's like this dude's
girl
life.
just needs attention.
Like, think about how sad his life is. His whole life, like, purpose
She
when he's
cooks
not
with
at work
everything.
is he has to bust a nut in a specific location where he can put it into a cup for her. Like, he can't even, like, have sex or, like, get a blowjob or shit because, like, he might contaminate the semen. You know what I mean? This dude's jerking off for his friend who's a female every day, probably thinking that he's gonna get the pussy sometime, and all she's interested in is eating his sperm and rubbing it on her face.
Well, you know what? Let's take a shot to that fucking bitch. Let's do this shit.
When I seen that, the one thing I said was she at least might as well suck the dick.
Yeah.
Like, that guy's life must suck.
really?
Unless I get you off. Unless he
He's
thinks
getting
about,
off.
maybe he thinks about her rubbing it on her face,
Yeah.
not near him anywhere, and
Yeah.
that's what makes him put it in the cup.
Yeah.
But still, that's repetitive, man. Life's
Why doesn't he
gotta
just
suck.
try to break out of the friend zone and she try to like stop being
Yeah,
such
but then
a
she
creepo
won't
and
wanna
she
see
can be like,
him.
hey, you can do this to me every night in a consensual
Yes.
environment. Like we'll get each other off. You give me a facial. Like,
I don't
like,
think-
it
I don't
sounds
think
really
it's-
complicated and fucking weird. Like too complicated. They can
But
just
then
be in the
she-
room
she-
together, helping
she
each
could-
other.
You know what?
right?
Shout out
Right.
consent because the
She should
fact you
help.
said consensual. Shout out
Yeah.
consent.
No, absolutely. I'm all about consensual. Like, I'm with
They're
that
all about
non-consensual
consensual,
shit. Nah, man.
If it's consensual, it's okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about that rape fucking life. I ain't with that shit. Cheers.
Cheers to
Oh,
the not
wow.
rape.
Oh,
We
y'all
both
beer
are.
boy, fuck
We
it.
could refill, though. We're gonna be fucked.
You guys
Maybe.
are. Fuck yeah.
I don't even
I think
know.
there's like a point you get. You can't really get higher than that, can
Oh,
you? Like,
you
Yeah.
Actually,
Edibles,
yeah.
that's what I tell
Can
myself in
you
the airplane. It's like,
No.
I'm not going higher
Oh
than this.
no,
I'm not going higher.
there's
like,
been times
Mine's a son of a bitch.
I think
Shit.
the same.
You can trick
Okay,
it, but you
actually, the
can't.
day after the pop-up, after Mike, quit DJing
Yeah.
and had his Eat, Pray, Love moment, I, like, chugged one of these myself. I was at home, like, everything's over. I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna chill. Chugged one.
Like a whole jar?
Like, yeah, just down the hatch.
Oh,
forget,
wow.
because it tastes so good.
Yeah.
I forgot. And then when you forget, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden you're like,
That
why am I
happened
so
when I did
high?
acid on the
Right?
a couple weekends
And then
ago.
so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sleep.
Like, oh, yeah.
I'm gonna sleep it off. Nope. And then I like wake up an hour later, and then I'm even higher.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
I
And
think
then
I was high for 3 days.
And then,
Oh, man.
yeah, by the time he surfaced, but it made work great, didn't it?
Work?
Because did you make it to work?
Oh, man, say that like he's late for work right now. Like, work? Oh, shit.
I was
Gotta go
like,
now.
I was fucked up.
I know, so you didn't go to work. You called in sick. You're like,
Please
you're
tell
like,
me you
I'm
had the
sorry,
view
I'm
on him when
high.
you said that.
Well,
He's
not
sorry,
a-
very high.
That was in August, right?
Yeah.
Work?
As it was exhibition.
Exhibition was running.
Yeah,
during
because
that
I
time?
remember you still had to go there next day
Oh, fuck.
because you were spinning at the X.
I don't remember now. But yeah, I was fucked up.
Work?
At least the girl who said, "Can you play Call Me Maybe?" At least you know that
God.
wasn't like annoying. Normally that would annoy you. Like you were probably like you just weren't even
Yeah, sure,
aware.
fuck, all right, I'll
Like,
play.
Like right?
I didn't even remember playing that. I don't remember. No.
Please, can you play I Love Carly Rae Jepsen? Like she's the best.
That's how fucked up it was. I don't know.
No one asked.
If anyone
It's
ever called Carly Rae
hypothetical.
Jepsen the best, I don't think I'd ever forget that moment.
Shout out Carly
Carly Rae Jepsen, a fellow
Really?
Canadian.
I don't fucking know, man.
Canadian.
Didn't I say last week, remember, like, Chad Kruger just won some award for that because he wrote that song and it was like
I
the most
fucking,
played
you know
song
what?
ever.
I love fucking
What?
Chad Kruger and I love
that really
Nickelback.
Chad Kruger song?
Shout out
You know that
Nickelback.
shit.
I don't know why people
Shut
last man
online.
couldn't make it as a poor man
Man
stealing.
stealing.
I don't know why people hate Nickelback. Okay, Nickelback fucking rocks.
Stop,
all
Rob.
their
You fucking
songs
singing
sound the
Nickelback
same.
for the next fucking 2 days.
Yo.
This is how you remind me of who I really am.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I think we should all go to
Bro,
a
I saw them-
Nickelback concert.
I saw them live
together.
at like Edgefest 2000. It was like, and they were side stage. They were still,
Tell
they
me
weren't really
through
like
it
the
and
biggest
got
act
them.
yet. So I got to like, they played right after Brass Monk. The same
Oh,
like stage.
whoa,
So I was like,
Brass
that's really
Monk.
fucking dope, yo. So I was chilling with the dude from Brass Monk, and like they came on and shit, and yeah, man, it was cool.
love
Man.
me
Shout out
some
Nickelback. They came really far, man.
Yeah.
Dude married Avril Lavigne, which is
Lavigne.
crazy too. So fuck.
That was a weird marriage.
Kind of was, right?
Is it?
Out of
I
nowhere.
thought it was like fucking perfect.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
like
it's like
the-
Canadian royalty, but also it's a little creepy because you're like, because like she never ever got that grown woman look. You know what I mean?
I always remember being with the guy from Sum 41, more
Right,
so than like
right,
Jack. Like
right.
that made sense to
You
me.
Yeah.
remember when Sum 41 dated fucking Paris Hilton for a minute?
I
was
actually
it
do.
really?
You remember
Was
that?
it Paris
Paris
Hilton?
Hilton used to be in,
Yeah.
in like a punk band. What were they called? The Gimme Gimmies? She was in a fucking punk band video.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, she was in a video.
Yeah,
I know when
that's
first
crazy
seen
to
Gimme
me.
Gimmes. I know the band because they do a lot of covers and shit.
Yeah, a
But-
lot of lame shit is happening.
But yeah, the guy
over
from
the
Sum
years.
41 was dating Paris Hilton for a very short
Yeah.
period of time.
Nope, whatever.
Shout
Weird,
out
just
some,
fucking weird.
some 41.
No, let's
Yeah.
not shout out.
Shout out Brownstown. He's
What's
cool as
next
fuck.
on the docket?
How about?
I'm just playing Sub 41. We love it.
Yeah, man. I
You
like
should find
Sum
out
41,
about
man.
your
Witness
band.
finest.
Oh yeah,
I
No,
don't
they
know
were
what's
part
Sum
of my
41.
childhood there for like 7th grade,
There you
8th
go.
grade.
They're the song that made me want to bang my head through the wall in the 7th grade.
I was like,
And not because I was headbanging.
You're jealous.
Oh, yeah, I was super jealous. Fuck it. Oh, man. Let's not even get into
Wow.
fucking Sum 41.
He's got some like some resentment, some hidden fucking resentments here
Yeah.
for Sum 41.
Nigga,
What happened?
it's like
between-
you fucked your mother.
There's a beef.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it goes deep.
I might have to- I think his name's
I have
Derek
a
Weber. Just
question.
goes
So
what
if
deep
I
in
happened?
the
see
rap.
him, should I fuck him up on site?
Yeah, it's
I
on.
got
it's on
your
site.
back.
It's
All right,
an
if I
on-site
see him,
thing. Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna call you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna call you. All
Yeah.
right.
You heard it here first on Toronto Talks. Maloney's got fucking on-site beef with Derek from Sum 41.
Yeah.
We don't know what the beef is, but it's on-site. So Derek, you better watch the fuck out, cause
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you did to this man.
He's not a friend of
Did
the show.
something,
No,
yeah.
he's not a friend of the show. Derek from Sum 41 is not a friend of the
You
show.
know who is a
I
friend
will
of this
repeat
show?
it. Derek from Sum 41 is not a friend of the show.
Show.
Hey, you never know who you
All
might
right.
But you know who is a friend of this show? My girl Maj B.
Hey, make some noise.
be. Yeah.
Max B is also a friend of the show.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. That's what's
And
up.
she has an event coming up this weekend, hence why I brought her in tow.
Let's
Okay.
go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
About it.
Yeah.
Tell the camera, look into the camera, let us know the event, let us know all the details, what's going on.
It's called Cannabis Festivus. It's 3 days of 3 different experiences. And just kind of playing on the idea of like Christmas time, but it's the first 420 of legalization, so why the fuck not do something crazy? So
A cannabis Christmas.
a cannabis Christmas,
Wow.
you know?
Cannabis
So we've
festival.
got we got Cannabis Eve, which is like paint puff pass and an infused meal on Friday. We're ringing in 420 at midnight with some infused champagne and a big fat doobie.
Wow. This just sounds lit already.
Yeah, it's great. And then on Saturday is the market, and it's interactive, so there's going to be live beatboxers, a live DJ.
Oh, you know you're hollering at one of those beatboxers.
Right? The beatbox movement.
Yo,
You won't be able to
there is a bed
unsee it.
upstairs.
What was
Oh
that?
shit.
So there is a bed upstairs in the loft.
Oh,
They're both plotting.
yeah, so interactive market on Saturday, and then Sunday is just like brunch and games and some yoga and meditation. So roll through if you
Awesome.
want to. Find it all at this thing, Adult Art Attack, where the
Hey.
therapy you didn't know you needed.
Adult Art Attack. And
Yeah.
so hit up Adult Art Attack, we'll find the address and all the
Yeah.
all the
Yeah,
particulars.
just adultartattack.ca or .com, whatever you put in,
Yo,
and then just
I
press
need a
buy me.
sticker.
Press buy
Adult
me.
Art
I'm all about
Attack.
stickers.
Yeah.
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 And it's at the Loft, but
We'll
yeah.
show.
Is that like
That's-
people who go to Loft can't talk about Loft kind of thing?
It's kind of the speakeasy loft. Nobody knows
It's
about
like-
it unless you're
Yeah.
you know somebody who knows somebody.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first
So it's
first
VIP.
rule of
Everybody knows
loft
somebody
is
that knows somebody
you don't
that
talk
knows
about
somebody.
loft.
Boom.
Damn.
Boom.
All right, it's kind of
Okay.
like Fight Club.
But they do some of the best 420
We don't fight,
events.
though.
They even do comedy
just do
shows there too. That's
Comedy
also,
shows,
That's how
pop-ups,
we
infused
met.
dinners. Exactly.
They were giving out free joints with the ticket.
Yeah.
I feel like my boy Willie Noy's associated with this or something. I don't know if you guys know Willie.
No, there's nobody associated with it.
All right.
Woo.
Except you guys now.
Hey.
Is this happening at the same spot?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
All right, we keep that under wraps.
C'est
Yeah.
un secret.
C'est un
C'est
secret.
un secret.
Non, dis pas personne.
I like it.
Yeah.
Parlez-vous français and shit.
Oui, oui.
Bonjour.
Bravo.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so that's this upcoming weekend because it is
Oh,
420 weekend.
Yeah.
So once again, you know what I'm saying, Adult Art Attack. Hit it up. Check it out. And Friday night, they're going to have the party with the infused weed champagne and
Yeah, and
the
art.
meal.
Yeah.
Saturday, they're going to have the market. And
Yeah.
Sunday, they're going to have the yoga and
Yeah, games and brunch.
yoga games, brunch, all that good stuff. So it sounds dope. We're definitely in like a new era where, you know what I mean, we can start doing this and marijuana is being commercialized and we can market it and sort of, you know what I'm saying, sort of, not really, but kind of, you know what I mean?
Sort of. I mean, we're trying
being
to.
accepted into
we're
mainstream,
trying to,
right?
but we're trying to. I mean, like, yeah, like, technically, it's really fucked up. We were saying it now. There's 48 rules now
Yeah.
that consider us, like, what we're doing right now, this adult art attack is considered illegal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
We're,
No, it is.
We're a safe
And I can't
space for
even,
people
like,
to
talk-
consume, you know?
Yeah.
I honestly, after last night, after interviewing Mark Emery, I just can't even talk about weed anymore because it's like
Word.
I just can't. He has everything worded in the most like profound way. He's like,
Yeah.
well, the reason this doesn't like. You know, I'm just like, I don't know anything about weed. I don't know anything
You're
about
like, I just
activism.
smoke
I don't know
Yeah.
shit. Like I thought I knew some shit. I'm like, I know nothing.
Yeah.
I know nothing at all, and I just can't even like talk about it.
At least you got the interview. So you
Like
can
Jon
watch.
Snow. You know
Review it
nothing,
again.
Jon Snow. Sorry,
Pretty
yeah, I
fucking
know.
dope.
No, he was cool, man. He was mad cool. He found like a nugget of like 2-year-old weed in a jar randomly, and he's like, "Let's try it." And I got so fucking high off that 2-year-old's fucking man. It tasted. It was that was something. You know when like weed gets old, it like starts to like get real
Dry and crumbly.
Yeah, and like harsh and like
Yeah.
just like funky as fuck. It's like shit was 2 years old, but it had been cured the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it was just something different.
This is a story you're trying to
was
explain to
real
us last night on the phone, right?
Yeah, I was trying, but I was so high. I'm just, I'm just
last
walking
night-
around downtown.
So
like,
last night, fucking, we're chilling. And I'm like, why the fuck am I getting a call? Like, usually we send emails to each
We got
other.
the group
Getting
chat.
a group call. I'm like, how the fuck is Maloney and Mike
Yeah.
calling me right now? I
Yeah.
pick up and Maloney's just walking around downtown. He's like, yeah, fucking Mark Emery just got me so stoned and blah, blah, blah. Going to the station. Like, what's going on? Like, Mark Emery, fucking group calls. You're really high. And then, like, I look at my phone 5 minutes later, there's a bunch of missed calls from this guy again. Clearly, he was fucking high out of his mind.
no, because what happened is I got a missed call, and
Yeah,
then I
you
looked at my
called.
phone,
Yeah.
And then I looked at my phone, and it said like "call happening, join," and I'm like, "Yo, these motherfuckers talking without me? What kind of shit is this? I'm joining the
sitting there looking, I'm like, why
conversation."
y'all calling me?
And then you guys are like, "What up? What up?" I'm
Yeah.
like,
But
"I'm not
nobody knew what
supposed to
the
be
fuck
here
was
right now. What's going
I just
on?"
knew what was going on.
Yeah, and then you guys hung up and I turned on the video and this guy hangs up and I'm like, oh man, I was trying to show y'all my fucking beautiful
How
face.
you guys
Oh,
feeling? How you guys feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm
I
feeling
feel
Are you starting to feel nice?
I feel like
There's a
tonight's
little
the night.
bit of
I can
here,
do
so
some
you're
shit.
here.
You just
Deep
want to
cup on
smile,
that
It's true.
Incognito
That
tip.
is
getting a
true.
little
Alright.
tingle.
I'm gonna be
Not there
100% brutally honest and
Yeah.
tell you how I feel every time I take any narcotic.
Okay.
All I want to do is smoke fucking weed.
That's
I
fine.
like if I could be on shrooms and be like, I want to roll a blunt.
No.
I could be on M and
On
be like,
shrooms,
I
I want
want
to
to roll a
smoke
blunt.
weed constantly.
That's pretty much the only
Yeah.
drugs I've ever taken is
Fair
just
enough.
weed.
Well, that's
shrooms,
how I
right?
chase my
Damn right,
shrooms
but-
high, because if you just come down off of shrooms, it can be a little harsh.
Oh, that's such a
So-
weird
I
come
hate
down, right?
so- yeah.
Because
the
you're coming
weed
down and
helps
it's like,
for you.
I'm sober, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh
No,
shit,
no,
no,
I'm
I'm
not.
not at
You
all.
know how
What the fuck?
filthy
But like
feeling
it
you
comes
get
and
after
goes,
you,
right?
you know how
Yeah.
filthy feeling you get like when you jerk off and you finally nut and then you're like, oh, this is gross.
I've never done it before. I've never done it.
I don't ever
never
feel
jerked
that
off?
way.
Never in my life.
Oh, that's interesting. But anyways, that
never
kind of
feel that
dirty
way.
feeling, you're like, oh shit, now it's calling my hand.
We call that shame.
This is kind of gross. You know what I mean?
It's usually
But
called shame,
that's the
bro.
feeling of coming down off mushrooms. It's like, fuck, I just
Fuck,
feel
I gotta
gross
clean
now.
this shit up.
I feel sweaty. Oh man, how many people were looking at me bugged out for the last 6 hours? Oh man, I feel like a piece of shit. That's how I feel when I go on mushroom. I hate that shit.
Man, it sounds like you have some serious issues with
Some
your inner
inner
monologue, bro. Yeah, you got some issues you got to sort out.
Because
when I'm on
facing
shrooms,
myself.
like I'm pretty fucking
I like
happy.
to go to High Park and hang out at the petting zoo.
The high is
on
fun.
shrooms.
The high is fun,
I
especially
talk
if you're
to
walking
the
around outside.
capybaras about life.
The capybaras.
About
The
life.
happy capybaras.
Yeah.
I like
and
it.
They'll
Little happy
you.
fuckers look like Chip and Dale.
You know what I've realized? Okay, so you know how
Shout out to Hyde Park.
Yes.
Shout out to capybaras.
Yes.
Specifically happy capybaras.
Like, you know, usually when you do shrooms, it's more of like, you know what they say? It's like you want to be in nature, so it's normally something you do at the cottage,
Yeah.
something more green. One thing I think enough people don't do, which I am encouraging everyone to do.
Go to the movies.
No, walk around downtown at night on shrooms. The buildings
Oh my
move.
God, I've done that
The
before.
buildings
Yeah.
move. It's,
fuck.
it's so
Yeah.
beautiful. You see the scene in a different way. It's like the scene tower is just dancing.
That's
So
what I'm
let's
doing.
check
That's
it
what I
out.
should do with my last hit of acid. I should
right?
go downtown
And then you just
hang
dance
out.
with her.
I gotta
Just
shout
walk
out. I
around.
gotta shout out our boy PvP who's out in
yeah.
Kelowna right now,
Hey,
Kelowna,
make
BC.
noise for
But he
PvP.
got me high on shrooms. Last time I've ever done shrooms. Last time I've ever done anything other than marijuana. This guy got me high on some real potent fucking shrooms, but it was Nuit Blanche. Now, so I come down to meet him at Queen and Bathurst
And this is
behind the
back
Pizza
when Louis
Pizza.
Blanche was still cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what he did is he jumped on Tinder and he got himself like a real hot, like young Asian thing that he wanted to chill out with or whatever, right? So I take my shrooms, they're already kind of getting into it. Next thing I know, like 20 minutes later, before we even kind of like trek out from behind the alley, because I smoked a blunt and struggled. These shrooms kicked in within like 5 minutes. I struggled to go buy a fucking orange juice from the convenience store across the street. 5 minutes later, right? So anyways, I go to the dude, I'm like, yo, what are we gonna do? He's like, yo, we're going home to fucking watch Neil deGrasse Tyson, whatever, the science show. I'm like, yo, bro, you're gonna abandon me at Nuit Blanche and like I'm stoned out of my fucking mind right now? Needless to say, that night was horrible. I had the police kind of like looking at me in front of my house, like trying some shit, and I'm just like, yeah,
If
never
you
again.
pizza when you're supposed to French fry, you're gonna have a bad time.
But yeah, shout out PvP for abandoning me after getting me high on shrooms. Real
Yo.
friends don't do that
You
shit.
don't
Yeah, they
have
do.
real friends
Don't
stick
do-
by you,
yeah.
or they stay with you and they spook you when you're on shrooms.
Right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, he had to jump on Tinder and do him, so.
So glad I don't have any friends that would spook me on shrooms.
I would.
No, Boujie, don't do that shit. No.
When we go to the
I'm gonna just
cottage.
cry. I'll just cry. I'll just be like,
No, I
You want to do another shot?
yes.
Dustin is just like ready to go. He's like, yo,
Yeah, shoot it out,
the
man.
fuck, fam? He's like, yo, I can't even
Shot,
talk
shot,
anymore,
shot.
man. I'm fucking high. I keep having these jokes I want to
just
come
feel like
up
I'm
with as we
warming
talk
up.
about something, then I like forget
I
them as
just-
soon as I think about them. I'm like,
I
how
just
was
feel
working
really,
out?
really happy.
I'm
I got
like,
liquor in my belly moving one way, the weed fucking thing moving another way. I'm just like,
I feel like a shot of liquor or something would
Yo,
like,
you need to
even
make
out
some
the
bacon,
like
bro.
would be a balance right
maybe.
now.
You need
Alright,
some eggs and
cheers.
bacon.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm full.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, just you want some more? Are you good?
I feel like yes, but like you said, it creeps up. Like I want to drive.
That one-
I'm
would
just
you
This one's a
drink
little bit more potent than the other one, right?
Would you?
I can
Why
taste
would it be?
I
Oh,
can
yeah?
taste. I
That
can
one-
taste like
that one was sweeter.
that one was sweeter. This one tastes a little bit stronger.
Would you drink cat urine if it was a proven cure of cancer?
If I had
Yeah.
cancer, fuck yeah, shit. I don't want
I mean,
cancer.
that answered your question. If it's a proven cure,
Not for
you know,
shits
I
and
don't
That
know,
shit
giggles.
Coco
smells
to
pretty
the mix,
fucking
you're
bad
good.
though.
But what if you don't want to live?
Oh, this
Oh,
getting real dark, guys. This is fucking Nihilist territory.
Right?
I walk through the valley of
Look
the
at
shadow
Boujie.
of death.
But what if you don't want to live?
Oh shit.
Lindsay said she's gonna stay. She's gonna stay up for you to come home because you seem really entertaining right now.
Oh, yo, Lindsay's watching?
She's
Babe,
watching right now.
Oh, is
make
that
me
your
something
wife?
to
Is that your
eat.
girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Lindsay.
She make me some munchies.
Oh my God!
yo.
Don't make him
shit.
anything.
Look what the camera
Let him
say.
suffer when he
Oh,
comes
hey.
home.
Hey. Munchies.
So
I'm trying to
clearly,
think what we got at the crib. Oh,
we're all a little
I
stoned
want
right
Popeyes.
now. Popeyes.
You know what? I've never had Popeyes. That's fucking
You know,
weird, right?
You're not missing anything. Churches is better.
Really? Would you say?
Yeah, especially their honey biscuits.
Yeah, I
Popeyes
just wish I
will-
had a church.
Popeyes will give you like stomach run real quick. That's
Okay,
just
well
super
that
greasy.
doesn't sound great to
Yeah,
me. Guys, so
anything-
thank
yeah.
you so much for selling it. You
eat
did a great
Popeyes
job.
and then it's like,
Did a great job.
Do you know one thing that's on the bucket list though? I don't know where this came from, but I just thought of it, so I'm gonna come out and say it.
Okay.
You know how they say that Bobby Brown cooked chicken wings and cocaine, like battered them with cocaine.
Oh,
Right.
know
I
that.
gotta do that before I die.
You just blew my fucking mind. Invite me over for that.
Yo,
dinner party.
chicken wings battered in cocaine. That's nuts.
Oh my God.
Your mouth would be so numb that you don't even care how hot the wing is. You're just like,
But no, oh my
Nom,
God.
nom, nom,
That
nom,
would be a
nom.
perfect
that's what you gotta do for a
restaurant.
wing eating competition.
Or no,
Whoa.
someone open
First
up a
batch covered in
restaurant.
cocaine.
Die, bro. Someone would
No,
die.
someone should open up a restaurant and do that because then you know they're always going to come back for more.
Oh,
That's why Coke,
shit.
Coke was Coke.
And then when
Yeah.
they can no longer find that, then they get the crack wings.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's just little chicken wings with nothing on
With
them.
a little bit of ghost pepper and
Yeah.
for
Three-faced
good measure.
drumstick.
For good measure.
Good measure. Oh man.
Ready Rock Flats. Oh, bud.
This episode's crazy. We stoned.
Just all over the place.
Kind of, right?
Fucking
There's
all over the
a
place.
fucking ping pong table. Bing, bing, bing.
Let's
Pinball
go
table.
play ping pong.
Yo, I want to
What do you guys like better, ping pong or pinball?
Do you have ever been at Tilt?
Huh?
No,
Say again?
I don't know
You
what
ever
is
been
it.
at
Ping
Tilt?
pong or
Wareham?
pinball?
What is
Oh,
Tilt?
pinball.
So Tilt's
Pinball?
this bar
Word.
at Dundas
I like
and
skee ball,
Bathurst.
though.
Yeah, that's a dope little spot. The-
And they have like, you pay $5, but they have like every
Unlimited
old
video
school,
games.
like they even have
Didn't it
old
used to be Dundas Video? Oh no, I know Tilt.
No,
I
yeah.
know the pinball one. It's like
and,
across from
and they have
7-Eleven.
like the Super Nintendo in there. They got the
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Is it
the
across from
Mortal Kombat.
7-Eleven?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to live around the corner from
Oh
that.
no, I think you're thinking what used to be May Cafe. Tilt's a little bit further down, but I know what you're talking about.
Because there used to be a place like right like near the McDonald's on the corner called Dundas Video, and it was exactly
Yeah.
like that. It was like you go in there, but you didn't
That was
pay
a video
$5.
store, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Dundas Video was a bar.
Oh, okay.
And you
Yes,
went
I know
in
what
and they
you're
had
talking
like
about.
64
Yeah.
and they had like all these games that you could like just randomly play from. Like you're sitting at the bar, I'm sitting at the bar having a drink at
Yeah.
the bar.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
playing
and they
like
have Nintendo
I'm playing
there.
Super Nintendo on a little mini TV, like fucking
Oh no, this is
merchant
more
shit.
an arcade that maybe
Oh, okay.
serves drinks.
Yeah.
But it's like everything. You didn't even get like what's it called? What was before Nintendo? What was that other one?
Atari?
Atari.
Yeah, like
I have
they
an
even
Atari.
they even have an Atari in there,
That's sick.
right? Kids these days will never know the struggle.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna have Atari at
playing
the fucking
E.T.
market,
on
actually.
fucking
Makes
Atari.
me noise for that.
Sick. Yeah.
Kids will never know how shitty Superman and E.T. were on the Atari 2600.
Oh, man, any
Those
game-
games sucked.
Any of those games are trash. Like Lion King, any of that shit. Anything that was based off a movie, those games are impossible.
No, Lion King's pretty fucking dope. Aladdin for Sega
You
Genesis.
tell me
dope,
you can
bro.
get past level 4 on Lion King.
Probably not.
Nah,
That doesn't
it's,
mean it was
it's
dope.
not a dope game then. That means you wasted like 17 weeks of your childhood
Listen, have you
getting
ever
to the
played-
same point on the 4th level
Have
and
you
never
ever
surpassing
played
it.
E.T. or
That's why
Superman
some
on the
video games are
Atari?
being
Yeah,
past
it's just
level
trash.
one
Exactly.
From Donkey Kong.
Fucking
I was like, fuck that
the
shit.
original Zelda for fucking regular Nintendo, the most trash game of all time.
What are you talking
Or
about?
Goonies 2?
Zelda
Yeah.
with the gold disc game.
No, the gold cartridge for
Yeah,
regular Nintendo.
The gold cartridge game.
Yeah, that game's trash.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
like, literally,
man.
get your fucking ass up and get the
That's
fuck out of here.
trash.
That's one of the best video games of all
No, the
fucking
best
time.
Nah,
video
man.
game of all time.
Mario-
Duck Hunt.
Mario-
Zelda.
Duck
Zelda is one of the
Hunt.
best fucking Duck Hunts though.
Duck
Fucking
Hunt.
Duck Hunt
Zelda
all
is
day
one of the best
long.
video games of all time.
Donkey Kong, Super Mario.
Donkey Kong's
Mario
invented by the
3.
same guy who invented fucking Mario and
Can we
Donkey
not
Kong.
forget
Yeah.
Tetris?
What's that matter?
Zelda
It's still
is
fire
the
games.
shit.
Pac-Man's fire.
Zelda
Sudoku
is the
online.
shit.
Sonic the
Yeah,
Hedgehog,
Shadow
first
fucking
few.
Sudoku.
Sonic
Fucking
first few
love
Sonic the
Sudoku.
Hedgehogs are fire.
Word.
NBA Jam's fire.
He's on fire.
Fucking what's that one game, Contra or whatever, where you're like the fucking guys and you're like running, the bullets are coming at you and
Yeah,
you do rolls and
you're
shit.
basically-
That game was fire.
Basically, if you look at the cover of that game, it was Predator and Rambo put together.
Was it?
Yeah, kinda.
That
That's
game's
what the game
fire.
is.
Fucking
And Aliens.
Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Fire.
Street Fighter, yeah, true.
Fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of those other games are trash. Goonies 2 is the worst game of all time.
Oh, Zelda is a fucking legend, bro.
It's the
Not
worst
the original
movie.
one,
The
man.
original one's amazing.
No, they got
I've
cool
never
ones they
seen
got
it.
for like Super Nintendo
No,
and shit.
those are awesome.
Nah, that one's
How
trash.
you feeling, bud?
The gold
You're
one?
so quiet,
The
bud.
fuck?
Yeah.
I have a question. Are you normally this quiet on the podcast? Or
Yeah,
just
When,
Yeah.
when we get him
Sometimes.
stoned, which I
Yeah.
usually get him high, you know,
Yeah.
I smoke weed.
Yeah.
Like, that's my thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he kind of does. When we got liquor, though, he gets lit. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
But I got liquor in me trying to come out from yesterday. And I got this weed thing going on. Like,
You just
You're
need
just
a
on
poop.
next level.
I just did before.
Oh, did
I
you?
told
Oh,
you he's eggs and bacon.
Oh, did you have? Does anybody here also ever get the drinking shits?
Yeah. I just,
Like,
Yeah.
like you know, like the texture is different, the smell is different,
The
Yeah,
color is
just
really-
like drink
Sour.
fucking PBR that happens. I hate Paps
and
for
then
that
the worst
shit.
is like then the cocaine shits because that smells even more potent.
I never had that before. But that sounds fucked up, ladies. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't say nothing. She said it.
You are right. I apologize for throwing it out there like that. The coke shits. No, but I used to DJ every Wednesday at 751 till like fucking 3 in the morning. Go home, have to be at work at like 9 the next day, so I get like 2 hours sleep. Get there, I'm fucking smashed off the Laker Lager, whatever their shit fucking house beer was, Lake Ontario beer, and like I'd have like the fucking beer shits all day the next fucking day. Like sit there on the phone, literally handle a customer, hang up, run to the washroom, come back, customer, run to the washroom. So shout out shit fucking house beer. Don't drink it because you're gonna get the shits from the house beer. That's why it's $10 fucking and not fucking $20 because you're gonna get the shits, folks. All right, so let's shout out this Art Attack one more time because we're starting to get the fucking the high stutters. Maloney is off in Foamland. Mike wants to fucking pass out. I think I kind of want to roll something, and you know. We need to spark up this conversation again, and then spark up some marijuana. So let's shout out the Art Attack. Let's look at the camera, let them know what's popping this weekend. Let them know where they could, I guess, where they can find the information as far as where they could come out this weekend, and what the fuck they can do when they come out this weekend.
Okay, adultartattack.ca or .com, whatever. Press right underneath welcome. It says buy me. Click that, and you can buy whatever you want.
Including a baby.
Ooh,
yes!
That's a hush-hush. We weren't supposed to mention that, but anyway.
Right? A little Carlos.
So Friday is Paint Puff Pass elevated with an infused dinner, champagne at midnight, and a big-ass blunt. 420 interactive market on Saturday. That'll be fun. That's where you can buy the baby. And then Sunday.
And some of this, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Actually.
If I make it out of bed.
Yeah. And then Sunday, just relaxing. Brunch, games, yoga, meditation. It'll be rad.
The shit gets lit.
Shit gets lit. Yeah, rad. Adult Art Attack.
Hey.
Up and over to your... Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
That looked good there. That looks so good. So nice, so nice.
Now you can hold it and you can shout it again. Art Attack, say your spiel again.
AdultArtattack.ca.com. Ooh.
There you go. Look at that. All right, so that's what's popping, man. We got that going on this weekend. Definitely hit that up. Definitely grab your tickets. Definitely hit the market up, and the infused dinner sounds amazing.
Thank you.
Jealous.
It's gonna be really good. You can look up the
jealous.
caterer. They're called Social Sessions Events. Pretty awesome stuff. The menu's also online if you're curious.
Shout out some weed culture.
Yeah.
We're trying out here. We're trying to make it happen.
We are. We most definitely fucking are, man. So we're gonna end this Prohibition 2.0 one way or the other. You know, we're commercializing this shit and making it monetizable for the little man, right?
I'm just trying. Yeah. Did you guys hear about the Rolling Greens? It's gonna be our first cannabis golf course in Smith Falls. Did you guys hear about this?
I thought it was gonna be like a cannabis, like a weed truck.
No, like this
Greens, right?
Rolling Greens, yeah, and their whole thing is come roll with us, and they bought something like 166 acres of a golf course in Smith Falls, home of Tweed. So, like, that's going to be a mecca. Like, honestly, if people are looking into getting into cannabis, you might want to think about Smith Falls, for real, on a real level.
See, like I said, that's dope, but, like, it shouldn't just be that these people with big money can do this shit, because they're going to become billionaires off this, and it should be small.
And they are currently already pretty, like, so the guy and his, like, crew who bought it also own Cafe and Cannabis. Coffee and Cannabis. You know where that's at, on Front and Blue Jays Way?
Yeah.
So, no, I don't think there's a few of them. I think there's only one of them. But anyways, their whole thing is that they wanted, right when legalization was going to happen, they were doing everything by the book. And then they had that lotto thing, right? So they were super ready to sell, like, an eighth with your coffee, right? And so, like, that's not a thing anymore. And they're currently under a lawsuit with our city because they were supposed to be head runners and they're not. Yeah. So, like, uber pissed off, not able to do what they were going to do. And then that's kind of, I think, where the golf course thing came through, you know? And that's where the loophole lies, right? Because you're able to fucking smoke outdoors. And their whole thing is that they don't really care about the golfing. Yeah. They're like, we're going to make this into a fucking weed theme park. Like, it's going to be Las Vegas for fucking cannabis, which I think is fucking brilliant. So, you know, a great place. And, like they said, too, like, they want it to become more family oriented as the years go on, but right now it's just for adults. Yeah.
That's what's up. Makes sense for now. But all right, dope. That's what's up, man. All right, so that's what's going on this weekend. Mike, what you got going on this weekend, bro?
I'm fucking too tired.
What you got going on tonight after this? Are you gonna make it?
I
Can you
can't-
survive?
I could, but I can't speak about that.
You gotta get a 5-hour energy drink or 2.
No, energy drinks are not for me, man. If you want me to die, I'll drink energy drink.
I do not want you to die, so please do not buy a fucking energy drink. Get whatever it is that's gonna, spark you up and get you going for the night, because you got
Ginseng.
Ginseng. There you go.
Just water,
This has
water.
ginger in it.
Water. All I need is water.
All right, Maloney, what you got popping this week?
All I need is water.
Anything? Next week you're in New
Just
York.
2
What's going on
4-5s.
before New York? 2 4-5s.
That's all it's popping.
All right.
GCA, shout out to Mike Stoan,
Yeah.
the hammer gripper.
All right.
And can I plug my show quickly?
Yes,
Absolutely. Please,
All
absolutely.
right,
Look
yes.
like you can plug it.
All right, tomorrow night. Oh, hold on. Let me actually pull it up. God, can't keep shit straight. That's how crazy this comedy game is.
She's a busy
Yeah,
bee.
I am.
sweating.
Can't keep right. Well, I'll make sure I get the
What's
name
up,
right.
Boujie?
I'm sweating.
Tomorrow night, I'm in Whitby, 9 p.m. Bottoms Up comedy show at Brock Street Breweries. So if you want to laugh and you want to drink some beer, come on down to Brock Street Breweries. Laughs on me. And,
Drinks on them.
right?
Yeah.
And may
Hey.
your 420 be as magical as my pussy.
Ooh, I love that. I fucking love that. Oh, Boujie.
Hey.
That's a
You're
bar
so
right
bougie.
there.
You're
That's
so
what's up.
bougie.
That's a bar right there.
All right, that's what's up. All right, and like we said, Saturday, May 4th, Basso Lounge. Definitely come check it out. Our man Chris Thomas putting on a dope-ass show. We got Young Stitch on the show. We got, how you pronounce it? Is it Notus or Notus?
Notice?
Notus. And then Status 612.
631.
631 down the bill. We got a bunch of other dope acts on the bill.
Yeah.
Yourself, myself, you're DJing. So definitely come through, hit that up. Grab some tickets from any of the artists performing on the bill. The Fuck 4 t-shirts, hashtag Fuck 4 t-shirts.
Yeah.
These are coming. You know what I mean? $40. I'm going to have these live and legit next week. Hit me up if you want one. If you want to hit
Are
me
you
up
gonna have
and grab a
letters in
bunch.
gold?
I could probably do that. We could talk about that, but I kind of like the black on black right now.
No,
But we'll
it's
figure out
nice. It's
something.
nice.
And yeah, man, hit me up. If you want to grab a bunch or whatever, we'll make it happen. On that note, anyone want to say anything before we get out of here?
Yeah, cop your Maloney t-shirts too. The MLF
Fuck
black.
yeah.
You got the
Yeah,
yellow
yeah.
and blacks, and you got the blue and oranges.
Where can you cop those?
And can we do
Just
a
hit me
final
up.
out
Just hit me up.
before we
Yeah,
click?
one more.
One more,
last-
everyone. One
Yeah.
One last hurrah.
more. Right?
As we go on,
We remember
all the times we spent together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be high forever!
Ew.
Come on, Mike.
Cheers,
No,
motherfuckers.
I ain't fucking with this, yo. You guys are crazy.
Happy 420, bitches.
Happy 420.
On the next one. No, hell no. Happy 420, though. Shit.
Happy 420.
Happy
Turono
187.
Talks. We should be back early May. Maloney's
Anybody
gone
want
next
this?
fucking week, man.
Yeah.
Anybody want the last
I'll
one?
take it.
Yeah.
Take him along.
Woo! We're gonna be
Happy
fire.
420, y'all. On
Happy
attack.
420,
Hit 'em
y'all.
up.
Yeah, shout out Young
Yo.
Mike Productions. Be out in New York next week. Holland. Yo, new single, No Tolerance, drops Friday. Make sure you look out for that. on all
You
streaming
heard what he
platforms.
said.
Well, I never promote my shit while I'm here. I just say dumb shit. There we go. There's something
Wait, we
serious.
doing another
for
show?
once. New
What's
free
going on?
verse video on my Facebook. Check
No,
that
that's
out. I'm
that's
better than all
Mike's
you
show.
rappers. What's up?
Yeah. Toronto Talks, baby. We out. One love.